all pretty women, face pretty with a smile on it. Good stories, got a lot of them. Bring the wine, come listen to them, cause they won't let you down. Got girls from the east, got girls from the west. Say exactly how you feel, but be careful how you act. We just spread the love and the culture. The ladies are outside, that's what we call that.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's your girl RP. You guys, Boydie's not going to be able to make it with me tonight. It's a late night. We had to push our live back a little bit because iTalk had an interview. Hello there, bud. Welcome. Thank you, Derek. Welcome. Thank you. So we had to push our live back a little bit, and unfortunately, Boydie couldn't make it due to the time difference. But I'm here with you guys. I had to show up for the both of us, but definitely Boydie and I will be back on Saturday for game night. So hopefully everybody had an amazing day. Hopefully also everyone tuned into iTalk to check out the interview, Hell on Rikers. So if you did not watch that, make sure you go to iTalk if they only knew and watch the video. Definitely a great interview. Very inspirational. And I'm just grateful that this gentleman learned his lesson and got his life on track. So shout out to him. I'm sorry I didn't catch his name, but definitely a great interview. CCC. So how's everyone doing? How is everybody doing? Let me share this out because I did start like 10 minutes early. Hey, what up, K-Rup? Thank you so much for coming and joining. Much appreciated. Share us out, you guys. Share us out. This is a rare occasion for us to be this late. We're usually on like at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard, 10 o'clock Eastern. But today, the iTalk family had to make some schedule changes. So we're on late, and you got your girl. So hopefully I have people joining me today so I don't have to be solo bolo. Hopefully some iTalkers will join. Give me a second. Let me share us out. Give me a momento. I'm so sorry. But hopefully everybody had a great day. Hello, X-Rated. You're a new subscriber. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. Where did you come from? That sounds kind of weird. Where did you come from? But how did you find us? How did you find us? We're going to have people joining that have wrenches, so they're going to drop your link, so don't you worry. We support everyone. But how did you meet us? How did you meet us? Well, hello there, darling.
Hello. How we doing?
It's the one and only Poetic Justice.
Yeah, that's me. Sure.
You guys, this guy is a damn poet.
I don't know about a poet. I'm just
I found you from my friend, from my homie Crusted. Aw, thank you so much, Crusted. Shout out to Crusted. We appreciate you. Thank you. Greg, the Great, how was your day, sir?
My day was all right. It wasn't too bad. It was a good Wednesday.
Yeah, how's the baby?
She is knocked out at the current moment, but she's doing well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, of course. She's the cutest little munchkin. I see her like you post her all over the place.
I got to. That's my baby.
Thanksgiving, ladies, for sharing your time. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. But yeah. So make sure if you guys did not watch the interview on iTalk, they just had an interview. Hell on Rikers. Make sure you go tap in and check them out. So yeah.
How was your day?
My day was good. It was a good day. I worked. You know what? It's kind of nice to actually have it the live this time because I didn't have to rush home. I went to the grocery store. I got dog food for Oreo, and then I chilled a little bit, and then I changed, and I'm here. So it's actually kind of nice not to rush home. And I'm off tomorrow. Yay!
Oh, are you?
I am.
That's good. That's good. Gives you the day off to do whatever it is you so please, I suppose. Whatever that may be.
That's exactly it. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. What am I going to do tomorrow? I really have to go see my grandma, but I'm not going to do it tomorrow. I'm actually going to see her on Sunday. We have a family function.
Okay.
So I'll see her then. But tomorrow, I'm going to do laundry and sleep.
That sounds like a plan. Probably not in that order because you'll never get the laundry done. But
Oh my God. If you literally, if you only knew, you should see my other room. It's full of laundry clothes. Yeah, but that's the plan for tomorrow. That is the plan for tomorrow. Sorry. But yeah, so what else is new and exciting? Thanks for joining me so I don't have to be by myself. I was like, I don't want to go on by myself and nobody's going to talk to me.
shit. I'm sure you could flood this chat by yourself.
With who? I got Bud Rios, I got K-Rap, X-Rated, I got iTalk, I got K-Rap. Where are the girls at? I only got the boys. Hopefully the girls will trickle in. I know Miss 702's got to work tonight, so she's not going to be able to make it. I know Boydie's asleep. Womp, womp, womp. Hopefully Miss Evelyn will come through and all the other ladies. So otherwise, it'll just be me and you guys. So yeah, feel free to smoke with me, drink with me, whatever y'all want to do. Just hang out with me and chit chat and hang out a little bit. iTalk's not going live tonight, so y'all can smoke and chill with RP. Oh, and I'm going to be surrounded by the Gregorys. What do you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steven, welcome. Hello, Gregory iTalk. You're on mute, dear. Let me unmute you, honey buns. I can't unmute you because you muted yourself.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Figure that out, Greg.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, my neighbor's gonna stop by for a second because she's got to do something. But yeah. Anyways, I'm still at working, but when I get home, I'll jump on with you if you're still on. Okay, sounds good. Drive safe. So what up, Gregory iTalk?
Oh, not much.
You know, I regret giving you my phone number, Gregory, because you text me more than a fucking boyfriend.
Damn.
It's cute though.
I know.
He sent me like a good morning sunflowers thing. It was like the cutest. He's like, "Have a good day, babe." I was like, "Oh, hold on."
That's the neighbor.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, you guys. Can you guys hold it down for me? Greg,
Absolutely.
Greg, can you guys do what it do?
Of course.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I was with Jenny doing.
Let me mute myself. Hold on.
So what's going on with the chat? How's everybody doing? How was everybody's Wednesday today? Did anybody do anything interesting today? Other than regular ass work shit.
I've been out for 2 days.
Oh really?
Mm.
Yeah, my daughter's got off from school until Monday. Something.
Oh, that's good.
No, the fuck it isn't.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No, take your ass back to school, damn it. Yeah, no, she something they call midwinter break.
I never heard that before.
Exactly.
When I went to high school, we don't have this kind of stuff. We only get out at 12 o'clock seniors, and play hooky.
Shame on
Like those days of school right now, they do freaking hardest math. I don't know how to do it. Went back to high school and never done that before. You know.
you. Yeah, I don't know what that is, sir. I don't partake in those type activities.
Yeah. When my nephew was younger, he said, "Can I help my homework?" I said, "Yeah." They give freaking algebra, those chemistry math. You know, I said, "I don't know. I never learned that before." You know, in high school.
Mm-hmm. Nightbot is at work. Damn. Nope, you pressed it too many times.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hi. Sorry about that. I had to do something. And my neighbor just gave me a pre-roll. What is it called? A chocolate OG pre-rolled.
Jesus.
And I'm not a smoker, but I'm off tomorrow, so you know what that means.
Right on.
Oh
Let me
boy.
see it. Can you show them the container? They're a little pre-rolled. What up, Mr. Banks? Eric's Banks, if you're nasty. Woo! Yo, I'm gonna be fucked up. Damn. Oh my god, this stuff is strong. Why are there two of you, Gregory?
Oh, because I'm gonna double check if my phone's better than my computer mic. You know.
I don't want to, because if I add you, there's gonna be a massive echo, and I don't want that.
Okay.
Okay. What up, Banks? Thank you so much. Are you leaving me? Oh yeah.
My friend.
Say hi, Monique. Come say hi.
Hi.
Nah, Monique, get your ass
Show
over.
your face. He says, "Get your ass over here."
Oh.
Damn.
You say, "Damn." She's newly single and ready to mingle.
She needs like a month or two.
She needs a month or two. For what?
Nobody wants to be the rebound.
Right, exactly.
It's not a rebound if you're just having a good time. It's just a good time.
Where's Morty today?
It may even help her get over her situation. What do I know?
Shit, worth the shot.
Shoot it. Shoot the shot. Oreo, go away. Go outside.
Oreo. Vente.
But anyways,
Hey,
Gregory?
you can come on my panel. LP.
oh, you're welcome. Of course. You always come on to our panel. So I was off, or I don't know what day was it. Oh, it was Monday. We had a holiday. So we were closed. So I was like, well, let me tap in between my cleaning of my bathrooms and stuff.
And it was kind of disappointed because I told him, "Oh, you want on my panel?" What? He said, "What the f?"
Who was disappointed?
Angel. He was on the phone. I said, "I'm an angel," you know. Angel.
Oh, yeah. He was disappointed that I was on your panel?
Yeah, because he wants to say hi to you, you know.
Well, you snooze, you lose. You never know where you're going to catch RP.
You know?
Seems like a
He was on the step one, you know.
You never know. Listen, I had a few minutes. I wanted to show you some love because you show us love all the time. And we're going to support you. Like we said, my word is golden. If I say I'm going to support you, I'm going to support you, even if I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? If I say I'm going to support you, I'm going to support you. Like you've been nothing but great to us. You know, you've been amazing. You're a great sport. You come with great energy. You don't hurt anybody. You come on here with peace. having fun. You do the same thing on the guys' channel. They adore you. How could we not support you?
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah. Too bad I didn't know you guys a long time ago.
Well, better late than never, right?
Exactly.
No, that's not true. Where'd you hear
Better
that
late,
from?
better late than never. Where'd you do with my little roly thingamajig? I don't want to lose it. So I can take 2 puffs and then I'll be like, ah. She said, you might be. Oh, Lord.
Let's hope so.
And I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
I work tomorrow.
Oh, do you? Are you working from home tomorrow?
Half of the day. Yeah.
Come over. I'll be here. Well,
Yep.
if my car's here, I'll be here. If not, what's going on, Mr. Banks? What's up with you? How you doing? How you doing? How you been? What up, Chuck? Welcome.
Hey, Chuck.
But yeah, I don't know. What are we doing? I'm usually with my body. So what are we going to do? You guys want to listen to a little bit of musica?
Oh, I have a problem with my slam load.
You have a problem with your stamina?
No, slam load.
Oh, yo. I don't think he would know. You know what I mean? Okay.
Oh, by the way, Chuck, congratulations on getting a new car. Congratulations. That's a huge accomplishment. Awesome. So give it up to Chuck. And also, before I forget, shout out to Miss 702's mama. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Miss 702 mama.
Happy birthday, Miss
Absolutely.
Mama.
Absolutely.
Yes. And hey, what do you know? 702's on.
Trying to get the girls in here. She's trying to figure out where her girls are at.
You drive right now?
Yes. I'm looking for a new car too. See, he's my property. And any girl that does, I might just call your bluff.
What's up, Steve? What's up, Chuck?
Who are you to call myself? All right, enough of that. Because otherwise I'll be singing the whole damn song.
Right. And then you get
You got a
flagged
problem
because YouTube is.
Yeah, well, you know. But you guys, we're 2 away from 1,100 subscribers.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Y'all need to get them too. Where the
RP, buy yourself a Rolls Royce. Okay, with what money? That's definitely out of my budget. Okay. Yeah, my lease is over. They actually called me yesterday. They're like, so are you interested in purchasing a vehicle? Are you looking to lease it out? And I'm like, my lease is not up for like 5 months. I know what you're trying to do, homie.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
My car has warranty, but not extended. Actually, my warranty just ended because I just hit 50,000 miles. So it's over. So I think I'm going to end up buying my car because my car is currently a lease. I think I'm going to end up buying it. And then I'm going to sell it to a friend of mine who has a car dealership. And then I'm going to use that money to put it down, like take all that money and put it down on another vehicle to purchase. I don't think I'm going to lease the next car.
Heard.
So yeah. So I've been looking at a CLA 250, a 2024 model. I don't know. We'll see. And I've been looking at S250 or L250 Lexus. I forgot the name of it, but I just look at pictures. Whatever catches my eye is what I want.
Shame.
But we'll see. I don't know. My parents want me to get a Lexus. I don't know what I want. I think maybe I'll stick with the Mercedes. I don't freaking know, y'all. What should I get? What's a good car for me? What do y'all see me driving? Something that I can afford, not like a Royce. Okay.
Toyota.
I'm not getting a Toyota. I'm sorry. Something more.
And Mazda.
I need like something European, something more luxury.
BMW.
Oh,
BMW
she's
sucks.
fancy.
Mercedes.
I have a Mercedes.
Lamborghini.
It's Okay, he's not.
Lamborghini. Yeah. Hold on.
He said a Honda. I'm crying.
I used to have Hondas. Hondas are good cars.
No, I'm saying you said something. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I have to fix my hair. Honda is a good car. There's nothing wrong with Hondas. I used to have Hondas. See, Chuck said a Lexus too. I seen is it an I-250? Something like that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
IS 250.
A who?
Is it IS? I believe 250. I don't know. I'm trying to help.
What?
Texting on the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just got a text. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it says. Audi is good too. You know what? Speaking of, I actually looked at Audis. So I don't know, but let me look. I think it's called hold on, Lexus. I was looking at work today. Oh, RX 350.
The SUV?
Oh no, that's not what it was. No, hold on. What is it? IS3 I something IS 350. Is that such a thing? Yeah, that's what it is. An IS 350.
See, I was semi right.
It's actually a sports edition, so it looks like this. So right now I have a charcoal color. So I'm thinking of getting either white because I know white is rich and like a luxury, but I know white gets so dirty. But I will keep you posted, party people. In the next few months, your girl's gonna get a new car.
She just said white people white are dirty. What? Oh,
White gets dirty faster.
Cars. Okay. Excuse me.
Really?
My bad.
Nah, that's what you should get. That's what you should buy your fiance. And all them hoes you talk about.
Oh,
But anyway.
Sure wasn't for me because I was
No, that's not for you. That's from the gremlin in the comments for talking that. Yeah.
Gremlin in the comments.
What up, Yaks? Finest. Salute to ladies of I Talk. Much respect to you, beautiful ladies. Well, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate it. Feel free to hit the link, get on the panel, chit chat to your girl.
I went to Yank live a couple hours ago. Yank was live. What do you, Yank?
Oh yes, we can. I went to say hello to Yak as well. We support everyone. And again, before you forget, if you have yet to watch this evening's interview on iTalk, if they only knew, Helen Rikers was a great interview. Go back. Excuse me. Go back and watch it.
Yeah.
And let me finish my thought before Gregory cuts me off. So again, iTalk, if they only knew. If you're in the chat or you have a wrench, drop the link and drop each other's links. So yes. And Gregory went to Yak. What's that?
Anytime, Yak. Anytime.
Yes, we try to support everyone. Whoever supports us, we support you. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We went on a little late tonight due to the schedule conflict. So that's why we're on late. I know that the time difference and you guys are on late with me. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. I don't have much for you today. Just chit chat, smoke. I got me a rolled, whatever it's called.
Pre-rolled chocolate something or other.
Oh, a pre-rolled whatever. I'm gonna be lady. But yeah. So I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna be feeling myself. I usually don't do this, but hey.
That's what she said.
Listen, Poetic Justice. That I told you that is gonna be your new name.
Fair enough.
Because your poetry, it's like, golly, where is this coming from? What is this?
This is years of learning what to say and what not to say.
But it sounds so poetic-y. Like that's why I asked you. I'm like, what book are you copying this from?
No book, just the mental book that I've been writing in my head.
But why don't you can actually have like why don't you like write a book?
Oh, there's works of that happening, especially
Oh
with
wait, well, what chapter of the Ladies of I Talk gonna be on?
well, I've yet to figure out what all I should.
Better be a chapter
Thank you,
about the
Chuck. And then Ibot is dropping links too. The chapter should be 2024 or chapter 24 because you met us in 2024, right? Or what? Or is it last year?
It was. It had to have been this year. I'm assuming. I can't
Oh,
remember.
okay.
I
So
got
that's
a lot of shit, going on, and just hard for me to keep. I'm on autopilot most times, so I'm just kind of like I wake up and go through the day, and that was it. I have
well,
the time.
that's why you have to have a notebook. Just have a journal and just kind of like jot what you do every day, and you can make that and turn that into a memoir.
Hey, Greg, you joined last year. Remember that? It was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah,
Hey, Baywatcher, welcome. Thank you for joining.
it was by I think November. I think it was November. I think October, November. Because I remember because as you came in and I accepted you all the way.
Well, you no say, but regardless, we could be chapter 24. But my suggestion to you
Okay.
is just jot whatever you do every single day, or a thought, or an idea, or something that comes to mind that you want to do or achieve. Just write it down. And you, even if you don't do it, right? Even if it's just like, he wrote it down, whatever, it's something for your daughter to look back on later and your other babies to look on later and say, hey, this is what my dad did. This is what my dad's thought process was on this day 20 years ago. I think I just gave you an idea and I need 20% of that cut. Because Riri up in here, she need her cut.
Well, why not 100%?
Somebody needs to pay for that car.
Why not 100%?
You gonna give me 100%?
Why not?
Oh, well,
Your idea.
listen, but I'm fair though, because this is your life and you're doing. Are you leaving? Bye. Thank you so much. I'll let you know how it goes. I will. Good night.
Don't be a stranger, Monique.
Oh, Mo.
Yeah,
Greg said, don't be a stranger, Monique.
Yeah.
She laughed or smiled. Life sucks since I was 1 year old. Oh, Steven, don't say that. What? That is so depressing. Get away.
Show me back. Oh, shit.
Back. And Steven was born in 1975.
Jesus.
He said, Jesus.
And I was born in 1980.
You were not. You're like 53.
Bro, 1980?
You were born in like 63.
No, 70. That's a 70.
73.
Oh my God! Thanks a lot. 63.
Wait, no, if you're 73, that means you're 50.
No, I'm born 1970.
Is that Oreo? Oh shit.
You told him to go outside, yes?
Oreo? Oh, are you here? Okay, you can stay outside. You know where you were. Okay, you're good. Okay, so Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat.
What's up?
What up, Juju? How are you, darling? What up, Stone Sailor? What up, my little Jewish browser? Get on the panel, hit that link, you guys. Come chit chat with your girl. We got the Gregories representing.
Not the Gregories. Jesus.
I got Poetic Justice, and I got Gregorio, Mr. G, the one and only, the Toto lover.
Shit. Add me to that. Totos and tatas.
Crazy. I know nothing about that stuff.
Shit.
Listen, sir.
You don't need to, Miss. Never mind. Shut up,
Yep, we
Greg.
got double G's in the building, baby. Double G's. Yes. Oh shit, there's two Gregorys, right? We don't know which one is worse.
Damn. First of all,
Damn!
how did
Wow,
I
thanks
get
a
into
lot.
the worst category?
Wow!
Not in a bad way.
That's all right.
They're both wonderful. Poetic Justice over here, and then the gremlin at the bottom.
Yo. And on that
But yeah, there's an echo.
note, is there an echo? I don't hear an echo.
Hello?
Not hello, like you on the phone.
Hello?
Hello?
Gregory, say something.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Check,
I hear
check,
you.
1, 2. Check it out. Is it me?
No?
It's gotta be. Who else is
So
it
what do
gonna
I do?
be? Just keep being you.
Thank you.
Mm.
Who's I.O.?
Oh,
He meant RP. He's driving. Let the boy live. I know how he writes. It's me. Okay, so let me go. Let me get out and come back. Greg, stay on for me.
Okay.
this is gonna be so confusing because I thought she was talking to me, but I got you. We gotta get like a number system or something.
Yeah, true.
So we can decipher on who's who. Alrighty. There we go. Found.
What's up, Born Lady?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh man.
I miss you.
Calm down.
One said, "Oh man," and the other one said, "I miss you." That's how it be.
Hmm?
Oh,
I
that's.
don't know.
Do I still have an echo? I hear it.
You
Hey,
hear
born
it now?
lady.
A little bit.
Well, you know what? It's just gonna be like that. All right.
I
We're
don't
gonna
care.
change these guys. We're gonna change these guys' names. All right. So one is G Smooth. We're gonna change this guy's name to Poetic Justice because this fucker writes poems and shit all day long. All right, I got you. Poetic Justice and G Smooth.
Wouldn't I be this? Never mind. Technically speaking.
All right, G Smooth it is.
Don't forget to put an RTOK on the back.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, because
Sorry.
Born
Okay.
Yeah, but Born
But of course.
Mister.
Yeah.
Calm down.
But of course, let's get the ITOK in here. 1 second.
Dude, how could you
Forget
ever?
it. I'm not doing it anymore.
Damn.
Anyways, so I got my pre-rolly. What does she call it?
Chocolate.
This is so strong.
I can't even remember. It's chocolate something. I know that much.
Yeah.
How
It's gonna,
much
it's gonna be laying right there. It's gonna lay right there for like a next week. Hey, Oklahoma.
Hey, Oklahoma.
How's everybody doing in the chat? How's everybody?
Oklahoma. Just me.
You guys, I'm excited. Yesterday was my 9th year anniversary at my office.
Uh-oh.
With my company, I got an extra week of PTO. I'm getting my bonus in 2 weeks. I'm so excited.
That's what's up.
So yeah,
That's
that's what's happening with me.
yeah.
My grandpa's birthday's on the 23rd, but he's in heaven. But we're going to be celebrating with family on Sunday.
So about for your grandfather.
Thank you. Yes, he's in heaven. He passed away in 2019. Yeah.
Shit, sorry. Mm.
ITOG gets half. Yeah. Where are you traveling to next? Well, I'm glad you asked, Juju. That's actually going to be a secret.
Damn.
We're actually going on a trip. It's in the works, but we're not going to share until we're actually at the destination.
Oh no,
It's in the works. We're trying to figure out who's going to go. We're going to figure it all out.
we're next
Thank
year.
you so much, Chuck. So yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be in the summertime. It's going to be for my birthday. And that's all I can say for now. So God willing, it's going to pan out.
Oh, it'll pan out. Why wouldn't it?
It just all depends on like who's going. You know, when you get a lot of people, it's always a little tricky.
Oklahoma, that's my nickname. Yeah, give me over here.
We're
Oklahoma.
gonna go to Nebraska.
Can you imagine me, Nebraska?
Hell no. They'll be looking at you like, what the fuck?
I have an echo. How do I get out of it? How do I not have an echo?
I think it's click on settings and echo
You know
free.
what? I'm gonna be honest with you. It may be me. Let me see.
Okay, can you mute yourself? Let me mute you and let's see. Okay, do I still have an echo now?
No.
Okay, well, it's not me then.
I
I forgot there was a meme. I forgot the little boy's name that I used to always send. What was that little boy's name? If you know in the chat, what is his name? I was like thinking about it earlier today. I was racking my brain about this meme of this little boy. He's got this look. I could not remember it. I had an inside joke with someone, and I cannot remember this little boy's name that I've created. I cannot remember his freaking name. It's killing me. Ivan! Yes, I couldn't remember his name. Thank you. Yes, him. I don't know why I kept thinking Lucas. I'm like, that is not a Lucas. Oh my God. Ivan. Oh my God. I've been thinking about this little fucker all day. Yes.
Oklahoma, don't worry about it. I'm
Ivan.
going to find out what vacations to go to. Don't worry, Oklahoma. I will find out.
How are we going to know? You're gonna know when we pop up on the live and we're gonna be like, yo, we up in blank place.
Don't worry, Oklahoma. I promise you, I will find out sooner than that.
It's gonna be tropical. It's gonna be on a beach. It's gonna be warm. All you're gonna see is bathing suits. That's why I'm on my diet. Don't mind my Pepsi. But I've been doing really good, you guys. I've lost 12 pounds in the last like 3 months.
Hey, I'm going to find out what the vacation is going to.
You know, how about I bet you $100 you're not gonna find out.
Oh yes, I'm gonna get you flowers, buy you flowers, candies. You watch.
I actually got a flower delivery today from my best friend. It was supposed to come on Valentine's Day, but she had like issues and they were just delivered today. So I got them. They're in my living room. You didn't tell me the name. You didn't tell me the name of Ivan. No, it's inside joke. You're not gonna get it. Thank you. Yes. You guys want to see my flowers? Hold on. flowers from Sissy. So yeah, she delivered them, or they were delivered today.
Nice.
They're supposed to be delivered on Valentine's Day.
Better than ever. You know, it's the February.
And then those up there, you guys, I don't know if you can see, but Bodie sent me those. They're at the top. Hi, Oreo Milkshake. You want to say hi? Come to Mom. No? Okay, bye. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So yes, you guys, I lost 12 pounds. I got like fucking 30 more to go. Enlightened. What up, OZ? What's going on? Thank you for joining.
Gas
Mask. Thank you, Gas Mask. I'm still shocked that you are in San Jose, California, which is like 40 minutes from me. That's kind of dope. You know, I want to know one thing. I want to know what you guys all do for a living, because we all see your screen names. You know, we know you guys a little bit, but I kind of want to know the demographics of the people that come to our show. I'm kind of curious to know what you guys do for a living. If you guys don't mind, drop it in the chat. I don't know if you guys know what I do for a living. Some of you may know, some of you may not. If you do know, please don't say it. We're going to play a little game. Guess what RP does when she's not on the Ladies of iTalk. What up, Born Ready? Listen, ain't nobody trying to see nothing, I promise you. Ain't nobody care about little old RP. Trust and believe that. He said, don't lose too much because it's going to take away from what we want to see, what men want to see. Listen, you can look in my eyes. I have a brain. I'm kind of smart, but you guys don't see that side of me. You guys see a ditz over here, but yeah. Oh, aviation. Oh, engineer. Good for you. That's cool. That's a good career.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. We got an engineer in the building. Gregory, G Smooth, would you like to tell us what you do? Okay.
Oh, I work
Hopefully
for
you're
those.
doing okay, Oklahoma. Hope you're doing all right.
I work for those overnight stocking shelves. That's it.
Okay, so G Smooth is in retail. He
Which
does.
way?
He works for Lowe's. He stocks shelves. Good for you. They
Which
have a
way
good.
do you
Do
go?
they have a good retirement program?
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you have a 401k retirement?
No, I get it through disability through Social Security.
Oh, okay, Gregory. You know what? Your name is covering your face. You want to maybe move over to the middle of the room?
Okay, hold
I
on.
thought he said hose.
Hold on. Okay.
Lowe's, not to be confused with the hose. I'll be
Better now?
back, ladies. My homie Bipolar TV is going live. All right. Well, tell everybody from over there to come over here. Thank you
Okay,
for tuning
better?
in, Mr. Engineer. You're in the oil field before that. Okay, good for you. That's awesome. Yes, Gregory, that's great.
Oh, you don't sell no drugs. Come on.
He don't sell no drugs. Well, you need to find another job because you ain't got no money. Shoot, you better start selling more or a different sort of drug. Because all you seem to do is run your mouth.
I got 2 jobs.
But not to get confused, you still dope. Ah, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I have 2 jobs.
Okay, you're a youth mentor. Okay, that's really cool, Stephen. I love that. I love helping people. I love that. I'm so glad that people have people that are able to like support them and help them. That's really cool. That's always been a passion of mine, honestly, is like to help people. So when we have like volunteer events at work, I'm like the first one to always sign up to go do something. So yeah, this year, or not this year, last year in 2023, we packed food for the war in Ukraine, and we packed food for the disaster that happened in Puerto Rico. We packed so many packages. We did that. We fed the homeless. I make more money than all 3 of you. That's cute. I'm glad you think so. up, True? Who's this? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Meridian. I always say meridian. That is not even how you say it, but I don't know why when I look at it, that's what I see. Poetic Justice, are you there? Greg the Great. ¿Tú está aquí or
He's
no
muted.
está aquí? I know he's muted. I don't know if he knows he's muted.
Yeah, you muted me. Remember?
That's because I was echoing, but you can unmute and talk.
No, I don't wanna.
You see, you just gonna sit there?
That's what she's. Yes. No.
No, you need to participate, sir.
Participate. How exactly?
We're talking about what people do in the chat. What kind of work did you do prior to moving to where are you, New York, you said?
Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, Brooklyn. Okay, well, it's
Mhm.
not BX.
Ah, BX is all right, I guess.
Oh, I know some people are gonna jump on you if you keep talking about that BX nonsense. Yeah, Big Chop will
Overrated.
jump on you, and Jay, they gonna get you.
Mhm.
That's okay. That'll be all right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what kind of
And
work did you do prior to moving?
shit. What haven't I done? I've done a little bit of everything.
Oh, my neck. Ugh. Okay, so like what? What's
Uh,
everything?
Shit, I've done everything from installing gutters to carpentry to HVAC to serving, dishwashing, cooking, prepping, uh,
So you have a lot of
inventory.
experience.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm sure you can find a gig out there that's gonna work with like, childcare and whatnot.
You would think so, right? And I thought the same too, but I'm gonna just keep, looking and
Yeah, it's
hopefully
just hard
somebody
because it's
else.
like during the day you got to go get her, and then she gets out like what early, right? Because she's little, so she gets out like half days or whatever, right?
No, she goes for a full day.
Oh, well,
Yeah, but
whatever it is,
it's
you'll find
it's
something there.
it's 7. It's like okay, so I usually typically day in the life I'll drop her off around 7:50, between 7:50 and 8 o'clock. Okay, she gets out at 2:40. So the best I could probably do, depending on location and commute and all of that, would be like maybe an 8:30 to 2,
Oh, but a lot of companies need you from like 8 to 5 type of thing.
or 8 to like a 4 or 3 even. But because it is just me and I don't have anybody, I don't know anybody out here, so I don't trust anybody else to go get my daughter from school.
Right.
It's gonna
Is there a
be
reason you moved out there since you don't know anybody? Is there a reason you moved there?
because I'd rather be here where I don't know people than to be somewhere where I did know people and felt like I didn't know anybody.
Mm,
Because we had people who, you know, when everything first went down, um, people would come out the woodwork and be like, "Oh, let us know if you need anything," blah blah blah, and all of that bullshit. And then, came time for that, and hey, could use some assistance, even if it's just a couple days out the week, and it's just like no response.
unfortunately,
People go
unfortunately,
ghost.
it's like that. People just talk. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll help you. I'll help you. But then when you actually need the help, they're like "Whoop, MIA, or I can't, or they don't want to, or they choose not to, or whatever.
right,
So you don't need people like that.
exactly. So I wanted to get myself away from that
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for sure.
because why? Because why?
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, that definitely makes sense. See, that's just so hard for me to like. like relate. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, because my family's totally opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, they would like drop anything and everything for us, and that's unfortunately how I was raised, and that's how I am for the people who I love. I'll accommodate and go above and beyond. So it's really sad to hear, especially when somebody's in actual need. You know, I
Yeah.
don't understand how somebody cannot not help somebody when they're actually like seeking help when they need help.
My
I don't
own
understand. I don't know
family.
how people do that. Like people don't have a heart. They just think about themselves.
Yeah. Well.
I don't know. It's just hard to understand. And I see it all the time, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know how people are able to do that. Like your own family, your own blood, like say your mom or your dad or a sibling. Like I would freaking move mountains for my parents, like my parents or my brother or like the people that I love.
Mm,
I will fly cross country. I will fly to the moon and back if I have to. Whatever. I don't care how much it costs. Like I'm gonna come through for my people. And I know they will come through for me. And that's how I was raised. I see how much love like we've gotten our whole life. You know, I never
right.
have to worry. And it is a different time. I don't know. I just don't. That's the thing with me. It's very. I'm like a different breed. Like I was brought up in what they call like the traditional home with the two loving parents, two working parents, two very attentive parents. My parents are like crazy over us. They think about us nonstop. They work for us nonstop, and that's how I am. First thing I wake up in the morning, I check my phone to make sure my parents didn't call. You know, like any little thing, like say it's like my work anniversary, my dad will be like the first to call and say happy anniversary. He'll have it like marked on his calendar and he remembers.
Right.
This is why I'm just like my dad. I'm very thoughtful. And so is my mom. My mom remembers everybody's birthday. She'll always tell me, "Oh, it's so and so's birthday. Make sure you call them." So it's like, "Oh, okay, I'll call them." It's like people I don't even know. I'll be like their friends, you know, "Oh, Mr. So and so's birthday." I'm like,
Who?
I'm not calling freaking Tom, Dick, and Harry that I knew when I was 3. Thank you, Joe. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. And my mom be like, oh, it's your cousin's birthday. I'm like, when did that fucker even like? He don't even know if I'm dead or alive. Like, why am I calling these people that I don't even communicate with? Like, if you don't give a fuck about me, I'm sure as hell not gonna give two shits about you.
Yeah. And that's part of the reason that was part of the motivation to just get out of there because it was, you know, uh, my kid's mom has been gone since May of 21, and then that happened on in August, so it was just like I've been dealing with this shit by myself with everybody from the outside with just looking,
Hey,
watching me
Visions,
struggle.
welcome.
So I was just like, yeah, I got to get the fuck
Do
out
you
of
have
here.
like anybody that helps you, like any family or like your ex's family or like the kids' grandparents or an ex or somebody?
Nope. My parents, when I sent Addison out to Vegas, my parents ended up saying, okay, we're gonna do 2 years max, school, hospital visits, all of that shit. 2 year max. With every 6 months, we reconvene and see where you stand financially. This was a contractual agreement and a court, ordered guardianship and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
3 months later, they called me and told me I had to come get her
Why?
because, according to them, I didn't uh, detail all of what she, how she is or what she's been, how she's been or whatever. And I'm like, bro, she's 5, or no, she was what, 4 at the time, 4-year old.
But they realize that she's in a better place with them in a sense if you're trying to kind of get back on your feet, like
I was, and
regardless of
I
what you're.
and I was
Hello,
well on my
gentlemen. Yes.
way.
Hello.
What?
That's one of my mods. One of my friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi there, welcome. Thanks for being here. Make sure you guys smash the like.
So I was fully on my way to rebuilding a foundation and solidifying, you know, things the way that I needed them to be for when it came time to get her or retrieve her from their possession, then I would, we'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 months later, they called me, tell me to come get her, but now I can't just come get her. Now I have to wait for a court date and go through that whole
Mm.
situation. So, um, come
Wow.
closer to the court date, it was found out by myself that they were trying to put her in foster care instead of sending her back to me
Why would they do that?
because they felt like I wasn't mentally stable enough and blah blah blah, and they felt like I wasn't capable of tending to her,
Okay,
caring for
okay, that's
her,
fine.
providing for
Okay,
her,
but
and
say
blah
you're
blah
not
blah.
mentally there and you have issues and you're going through stuff. Okay, fine. But why can't they keep her? That's like their grandchild. Why would
That
they want her
that's
to go to foster
that's
care?
the entire point. That was my entire point.
I will
But
freaking take
even
her. My
still,
God. Or
but
you knock
even
it off.
even still,
Come here.
I mean, I don't know too many people who are going to be without their other, um, go through a fire, lose a child. The twins are staying with another family member or
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Go through 6 weeks of her being hospitalized after the fire, having to learn how to do a G tube. I mean, these are all things that I was doing myself. So how is it that you feel as though I'm not capable of raising her when I was the one doing it by myself since the fire took place? Or shit, since Nikki had went to prison. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I was just like,
So
yeah,
did Nikki start the fire on purpose?
who? No, Nikki wasn't even there when the fire happened. Nikki
Oh.
has been gone since May. The fire happened in August.
Oh, so this is already when she was gone.
Yeah.
So how did the fire start? Not to like change the story, but I'm just kind of curious.
The investigation, the fire chief or whatever, they've since ruled it undetermined, and they left it at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have no
So
idea?
it was 4:45 in the morning. I was already in bed. I have no idea.
Oh
Not a
my
clue.
God, that is so sad.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot more detailed than that. There's so much like underneath the surface, but it's just like to say that I was incapable or whatever at the time. It's like, yeah, you kind of rightfully so. I'm dealing with a lot of shit, a lot of first time bullshit that I've never gone through ever before, and I don't foresee anybody going through that amount of trauma and tragedy and being stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I fucking pushed through because I knew that's what I had to do, and still to this day, and it's almost 3 years later. So,
Damn. I'm just
I,
glad you have your daughter back.
yeah, it wasn't even, I ended up getting taxes that year. Ended up getting the car, ended up getting the place, furnishing, all the things that she would have needed to show and prove to the court, my capabilities, if you will. And
Yeah.
they didn't see any problem with issuing her back to me, especially when It's like here you have a parent who actually is willing to take the child back instead of just allowing her to be placed in foster care and blah 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 blah. So I was just like, yeah. But then obviously, during the court date, they were like, oh, we spoke with her teacher. We feel like it's best as she finishes, the year out in pre-K or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And amidst getting all of the stuff that I needed to get her back, I didn't even think about her being in school. So I was like, all right, cool. That'll give me a month to 2 months to, establish childcare, blah, 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 get everything in order. So that way, when she does get here, it's just a smooth transition. She goes right
Mm-hmm.
back into, something, a program, childcare, whatever, whatever, whatever. Well, when I called my father later that evening, he was like, "Oh, don't worry about that. See you no later than 2 weeks." So I had to, pretty much drop everything that all the plans that I had to get things established prior to her arrival and buy the plane ticket, spending money that I didn't have to spend, and blah blah blah. So it's just kind of been like one thing after another since all of this.
Wow.
And then when I was driving out to Cleveland Airport, this was back when I was in Ohio, obviously. I was driving out to Cleveland Airport. I'm 15 minutes out from the airport because the plan was to fly out the Vegas airport, meet them at the airport, grab her, all of her stuff, hop back on a plane, fly back out.
Yeah.
So I'm 15 minutes out from Cleveland Airport. See, I was coming up on traffic. I glanced to my right to see if I could switch lanes. And before I could look back, accident.
Oof.
Car was totaled. The radiator was
Your car?
punctured. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So I had to spend more money to reschedule the tickets for a later day. Then I had to
Oh
spend
my
more
God.
money to get a lift out back to the airport, go get her, had to pay for her bags. Then, you know what I mean? So it was just like, and then once we got back home, it was another lift back from the airport back to the house. And then obviously I didn't have any daycare or childcare set up. So from April 8th to May 1st of last year, I didn't have any childcare, so I couldn't work. Finally get her in childcare and had been playing catch up since then. Um, but obviously, with it just being me, anytime she was out of school or anytime they were closed or the daycare was closed or whatever, I had to be home. Um, so missed a lot of days, had to leave a lot of jobs because people just they're not as understanding as they once were. You know what I mean? So um,
Hey, Dark
yeah,
Raider, welcome.
had been playing catch up for I don't know how long, and December came.
Wow.
Uh,
I was going to ask you real quick, though. I know you're talking and everybody's kind of like engaged in this conversation and your
mhm.
story. The parents that were watching your daughter in Vegas, are these your parents or they're your ex's parents?
That's my biological father and stepmother.
Okay, got it. So
Yeah.
they weren't able to just keep her? Why would they get like even threatened foster care? Why couldn't they just keep her for a little bit longer to help you?
I mean, I look at it this way, right? They got her end of July, beginning of August of 22, right? By November, mid November, they were calling me to get her, right? So I look at it this way. This was, now, mind you, they didn't call me until 3 days after they had just got granted guardianship through a court. So I'm thinking to myself, this isn't something that just stemmed within the past 3 days. You understand what I'm saying? That you wanted me to come get her, or that you were
So they
starting
were
to get fed
they were
up.
plotting
So
this
this,
all along.
so this is where my mindset went, is that okay, this has had to have been stemmed throughout the 3 months that she had been there. But if that was your intention, why would you go through with the guardianship or not mention it during the court date? That's one. Two, then I started to think, well, because they didn't mention it, maybe their plan all along was to put her, get her placed in foster care and just uh covering it up as, oh, we'll take her for 2 years or whatever, whatever, whatever. So ever since I got her back, I'm cutting that whole side off.
And they're not able to help you financially, just a little bit, like a couple $100?
Hell no. I mean, they've helped me here and there, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's always like pulling teeth when it comes to them. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
So sorry.
and this is what I had. Okay.
I'll put you guys, I'm gonna put my banner up
Listen.
I'm gonna put my banner up. Hold on, Greg, one sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the banner up for my Cash App, because I don't know yours, Greg. So if anybody's willing to or like to donate to Greg, all the money that you guys send to my Cash App or to my Venmo, I will send him all the money or whatnot. So please, if you guys are able to, this is for him and his daughter. They're in a situation right now financially and going through a massive hardship. If you guys are able to donate a little bit, please, that would be greatly appreciated. So whatever, if you guys donate anything, Greg, I'll show you everything I get, so you don't think I'm keeping anything. I'm not like that whatsoever. But if anybody's able to help, $5, $2, $1, 20, whatever you guys can, I know Greg would appreciate it. I know it says raffle tickets, but it's not raffle tickets. This is from a different thing that we had. But Cash App, Russian Princess 711, and my Venmo is at Karina_Julia.
So Juju, no, that would be like if she had got fostered out and someone, got fostership of her, then they would get paid a certain amount, depending. I don't know. I don't know if it's dependent upon what state or whatever. But it was like in my mind, it's like here I am, fully willing to take on, raising a child amidst all the tragedy and trauma, right? My own child at that. But here you have my own flesh and blood, my father and my my stepmother, obviously, whatever. That's whatever. But here you have them willing to put her through more bullshit by placing her with a we don't know where she would have ended up. You know what I mean? You don't know these people. Last thing, like, you know what I mean?
Hi, Jay.
She could fuck around and end up
What
getting,
up? What up?
you know what I mean? Like
What's going
trafficked or
on?
some dumbass shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah,
What y'all talking about?
I know in California that if you are a foster parent, you do get paid to take care of the child or children. And if you legally adopt, you do also get paid. Like my neighbor
Yeah, you
Monique, the
still
one that
get
just
paid.
dropped by, she actually adopted a little boy and a little girl when they were like firstborn, like 2-3 days old type of thing. And she does get care for them. So I don't know in your situation if there's anything like, I mean, this is your kid. They don't pay for you to have your own children, but maybe some kind of a program for single parents, single fathers, that you can get some sort of aid. I don't know anything about it, to be honest, but I hope that there's something
That's the
that can
reason
help.
why most people go and be foster parents for a check. That's what it's all about. That's the
Yeah.
whole gimmick, is to get a
Oh,
check.
but not all. There's a lot of people who actually do care about their children and whatnot. Again, not everybody, but there's definitely some people that do have ulterior motives and do, foster children just for that
Nah, but
check.
what I'm saying is you can't determine whether they care or not. The state is looking at it as we got to get these children placed. So your
Okay,
alternative
gotcha.
motives could be whatever, but we're gonna pay you, so you're gonna get a check each month, and that's just what it is.
No, I get
I
it.
was a foster child. I was a ward of the state, so I know how the system go. System is horrible. It was horrible when I was growing up.
Right. Imagine how things are like now.
Yeah, I mean, I think in some places it might be a little better, but some states are worse. Like that, it's different in the conditions. Some like in New York, it's horrible. It's horrible in New York. I wouldn't advise it at all. I mean, if you try to be a foster parent, yeah, but I wouldn't advise it letting your child get taken by DCF or ACH and all that. Like, nah, because when they get in the system, it's hard, yo. Some of these metropolitan cities is really bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? For foster care and all that.
That's just unfortunate. Sorry, I'm like messing with my hair. It's just, I don't know. I just wish that there were more that people would do. Hey, Momo.
Hey, Mo.
Okay, sounds good. We'll see when you get on. Um, it's,
But
but I
Greg
just,
though, are you
sorry, real quick.
reaching out
Sorry
to?
again. Sorry, real quick again. Sorry, Jay, I didn't mean to cut you off. But you guys, again, if you see my Cash App and my Venmo scrolling on the screen, if you guys have the heart to donate $5, $10, $2, $8, $6, $20, whatever, all the money that you guys send to my Cash App, I will send that over to Greg on behalf of iTalk or whatnot. So if you guys are able to help, please do so. I'll send you $20, Greg. I'll send it to you. You can message me your banking information or whatever you have, Venmo. I'll send you $20 today from iTalk. And anybody else, if you guys can help, that would be greatly appreciated. So just
Absolutely, absolutely.
whatever else. I know $20 isn't much, but at least you can maybe go to like the dollar store and
But
get a
hey,
number
yo,
of.
Greg, let me ask you something. You in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Are you reaching out to programs, different agencies and stuff in New York?
So I've been waiting since I got here for things to get approved, and
Okay.
I'm kind of being run around.
Yeah,
Um,
you gotta put your foot on their necks because they're
yeah,
gonna get you to run around.
yeah.
But
So
and then you can also reach out to programs in Connecticut and Jersey. I live in Connecticut. New York City is like works in conjunction with Connecticut and Jersey. You know what I'm saying? But I got family in New York. I got family in Brooklyn. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? I know you don't know me, but you know what I'm saying? I could reach out to some of my peoples and talk to them, see what information I could find for you to get you like some type of assistance.
hell
Because I
yeah,
know they got a lot of it out there.
hell yeah. They definitely do. Listen, like, okay, how do I word this without like telling? Okay, I'm
You
at.
don't have to. You don't have to say anything you don't want to say. If you want to talk to Jay, or you can type it in the private chat. If you don't want to disclose all this information.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, brother. I mean, like I said, I got family members that work for the state. That I got a cousin that works for the police department in New York City. I got another cousin that works for the state out there. I got another cousin that is work for she works up in Albany in the capital. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? I could find out, you know what I'm saying, some pro like I said, I don't live in New York right now. I'm in Connecticut, but I'm not too far from New York City. I'm like probably about like 45 minutes from New York. But it's a ton of programs. It's just you gotta really push because they got so many cases, so many people
oh
trying
no,
to
yeah, I'm well aware. Like I had to
yeah,
go
it's
through,
you gotta
you know,
really go like yeah, you gotta put your foot on their neck.
I had to go through the PATH program. So just to kind of give
Yeah.
you an idea, you know what I'm saying? And um it's just constant the back and forth, having to go back out there, reapply. They're asking for all this, past living history, and because of the situation, like I gotta track down the hotels. They're asking me if I have the receipts still, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, who
Yeah, a
keeps
little
all of
bit.
that stuff? Like I didn't think to myself like, oh, I might need these one day to prove. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah. You ain't gonna think
so
of
I
it.
gotta
Yeah,
go through and amidst still pushing forward and continuing life as it is stands right now, I have to go and think about, okay, what hotel was I at from what date to what date? You know what I mean? Like it's just a lot for me to try to be thinking about all of that stuff. And then, she's off from school and all of that stuff, man. So it's just like right now I can't
Hey,
even really
Michael,
do
welcome.
much because I can't get around the way I'd like to because she's home right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and then when she is in school, I feel like most of the time I could drop her off, and my days feel like I get back here. By the time I
Mhm.
get back here, I feel like damn, it's already 12. It's almost 2 o'clock. I gotta go pick her up again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like the days just go, and then once she gets home from school, that's it. That's my day right there. I can't do shit else.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. In a city like New York, I mean, you may not want to because I know you say you don't have no family stuff there, but you're gonna have to lean on the people around you. You
Wait,
know,
hold on.
maybe some neighbors, some older women, you know, to kind of help you out in like that type of situation to help you get by. Because that's that's really how a lot of us made it through, you know what I'm saying, in New York City. Like depending on, we didn't have our families there, depending on your neighbors or people in your block, your neighborhood to help you out. You know what I'm saying? You're a single father, just trying to take care of your daughter, you know what I mean? There's people that see that and be willing to want to help you out.
Yeah, well, see, all right. So I'm at a shelter, so
Hmm.
I don't. I haven't mingled enough with the people here
Yeah.
in order for me to just leave my daughter with them.
No, I understand because you cautious. You don't. I mean, that's a big
Especially
city,
after
and
especially
you don't know
after
what
everything
could
that
happen.
we've been through, right?
Yeah.
And I've already lost one and my other two aren't here with me at the moment. So
Hmm.
that makes me that much more overprotective of her
Good
because if
night,
something
Juju. Thank you
happens
for
to
being here,
her
babe.
amidst all of this shit that I've already dealt with,
Hmm.
I'm I'm not even gonna mention what I would do on YouTube. Let me just put it
No,
that way. You
I get
understand
it,
what I'm
brother.
saying? Like,
Trust and believe, brother. I get it cold heartedly. I got a 3-year old daughter at home myself, and if it wasn't for her mother, man, I almost lost her mother. So I felt like I was gonna be in a situation, kind of like how you was in yourself. But I know what you mean. I mean, nowadays you can't trust everybody. You know what I'm
mm-mm.
saying? But it's I mean, you in a borough that's supposed to be one of the biggest boroughs in New York City, and to have to navigate through that city, just you and your daughter, it could be rough. You know?
Right. That's why I try to do a lot of the navigating by myself while she's in school. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I done went downtown to Workforce One. I done went and applied to places in the area that's closer to her school so that way I could drop her off and go right to work and then work and get more time at work. So that way, like say if I get something by her school, right? I drop her off 7:50. I could be at work at 8 o'clock. Boom, 8 to 2:30. Leave, go pick her up. That's
Hmm.
cool. That's six
I
and a
mean, that
half
would be
hours.
ideal, but that would be hard to like have companies work with your schedule. That's the hard part.
I've
Yeah,
I've
that's the
had
tough part.
companies work with my schedule before, but again, that was when I was in Ohio. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And a lot of places in the area where I'm at are like afternoon type places
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
where they
you
don't
ain't gonna
open
really
till
be able to
later in the
find a decent job, making full time pay, getting full time hours with that type of schedule. It's I mean, you if you get lucky to find a company that willing to work with you and do the best they can, but in New York City that'd be tough, yo.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be tough. I
Do they
mean, if
have
you was
any
in
sort of?
Connecticut, I
Do they
would
have any?
suggest you a
Do they
few
have any?
places.
Do they have any sort of like after school program where they can like keep her like 2 hours longer or a couple hours longer for
I
you to?
was told that the after school program for that particular school, for that particular grade, is full.
Okay. Okay. Well, can she be like on a waiting list of some sort, or maybe
Oh no, yeah.
transition her
I
to another
listen.
school?
Every type of assistance that I can get by any means, I'm on either the waiting list for or waiting for things to get fully processed and approved. But
Mhm.
obviously, life is going to continue to be, you know what I mean, continue moving. So I'm just trying to keep up with it. You know,
Yeah.
just the other
It's
day,
easier. I know, I get it. It's like easier said than done. Is there's always like one thing after the other, like obstacles, but you're gonna overcome them, and everything's gonna pan out. Just continue having a positive outlook, and just try to make her as happy as she can, so this doesn't like affect her even more so. Because I'm sure she's gonna remember, the ordeal that she's dealing with now.
at
Um,
the end of the day,
hey, Stacy, welcome.
I try to make sure that she's as oblivious to the situation as possible right now,
Yeah.
and have me taking the the blunt end of all of it, because it's like I want her to get back to a sense of normalcy, especially after dealing with the fire and everything, and it just I'd rather her get back to being 5 years old as opposed to.
You sound kind of echoey or like far enough away from the mic or something.
I was in the bathroom because I felt like I was being loud and she was sleeping. So my bad.
Oh,
You sound better out the bathroom.
Yeah, but she sleep out here. It's a studio,
oh.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah. So
Oh.
I
Hey,
felt like I
Daniel,
was being
welcome.
loud, so I went into the bathroom to kind of. But
Yo, the best thing I can tell you, brother, is definitely, man. I don't know how your personality is, but you gotta definitely, man, make some friends out there. And I'm telling you, they see cool person you are, you start meeting people, making friends. I'm telling you, that's how you hear about everything that's going on. People gonna put you on to how to, do things. How they like you can get a check just for the trauma that you and your daughter had to experience. They'll give you a check each month in New York for that. But if you don't know the right channels to go through, what to do, you know what I mean, is
mm.
they ain't gonna just hand it to you. You gotta go through the right proper channels.
Were you able to maybe, and I don't want to be like in your business or whatever, but, and you don't even have to answer, but have you thought about maybe like a lawsuit of some sort?
So we're looking into a wrongful death lawsuit.
The what?
Because I'm sorry,
Wrongful death.
wrongful death. So because they left the cause undetermined, um, they ruled out arson. That could only mean that something within the house, like the wiring or
Electrical? Yeah.
something electrical, wasn't kept up, and that's uh ownership of the landlord. Like that's on you, bro. You understand what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, um, I don't know. They just had to reschedule the deposition for that. It was supposed to be on the 12th, but they had to reschedule due to conflict and blah blah blah.
But there's got to be, in order to sue the landlord. Okay. I only know because I've been a landlord for a number of properties that my parents have had. Luckily, we never had a fire, but I'm just thinking as a homeowner to protect myself. So, in order for you to sue me, there's got to be probable cause. Okay. So I don't think that you can sue me if there is no cause or there's nothing that shows that my wiring caused this. You know what I'm saying?
What
Hey, Harry, welcome.
well,
Long time no see.
here's my take on that, right? If the fire
Mhm.
department themselves have ruled out arson, what other way
I
could
don't
a
know.
fire just start in the middle of the night?
I mean, I don't know. They could say it was a cigarette. I mean, I don't know. It could be a candle. But if it's an electrical fire, they
It
will definitely know how it started.
it
They
okay,
bring in a
so
fire inspector, a fire investigator that comes
Oh,
in
they
and
have to.
investigates it. Yeah,
they
so
Especially if you're
they
gonna try to sue.
if
If you're gonna
if
try to
it's an
sue,
electrical, they'll know it's an electrical. They'd tell you. They'd probably tell you that day, that night, or whatever
that's
day,
the
one
thing.
time it happened.
You need to get these documents reviewed by like a third party. If you have a report, you have to have them reviewed by like either maybe a different fire department or something because they have
there
nine
were
times out of 10 they do find the cause. They can't just say I don't know how it started. But then you can also we're not going to be able to sue the owner or the landlord or whoever.
okay. So
I mean, this is my I don't
let
know. I
me.
might be totally wrong.
There were 12 different departments there that night, including the fire chief himself.
So the whole 12 unit apartment caught on fire?
No, there were 12 fire departments there that night. It was a
Oh,
12-alarm
departments.
fire.
Okay.
So
So how many units? Was it just your unit that was on fire?
that's our unit is where it started, and it started from the ceiling of the basement, and the floor of the first floor. At least
Okay.
that this is what I've been told. Okay,
Okay.
so I've also been told that they are ruling the cause undetermined. This is already, you got to
Hello,
remember,
welcome.
this
Yo,
was end of
what's
August
good?
of 21.
Was this an
So
old house? Was
I
it
don't
like a
know.
fairly old house?
I don't know how old it was.
If they determine that it's
I'm
because
just
of something
shocked
in
that
the
they
house
can't.
and the landlord, because they could bring in an inspector to inspect the house, and if the inspections ain't
Well, they
up to
can't
date,
now. They
then the
bulldozed it.
landlord will be
It's
up to
gone. The place is
oh, the
gone.
house is down. Oh, okay.
It's all the way gone.
So then 9 times out of 10, it could be a landlord fault, because if he ain't keep up inspections on his property and he cause a fire, you can't blame the tenants.
Especially not where it started. You understand what I'm saying? Between the ceiling of the basement and the floor of the first floor, the main floor. I don't know about you, but I can't get in there.
No, we're not saying it's your fault. Not at all.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like for
No,
for,
I get what
for
he's saying.
yeah, like it's
That's why I asked if it's an old house,
something had to
because
have had to malfunction or something
through the
to cause
walls,
that.
wiring through the walls.
Right.
It
To
sound
cause
like.
that. Because it is just not gonna start itself, and it's just not gonna, you know what I mean? Especially not in the middle of the night. So our
Hey, Mo.
I don't know. We've already got like lawyers on the case. They've already inspected. They did a whole investigation prior to bulldozing and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
That's how we even got to this point. So, but obviously that's not like a right away thing. It's going to take some time, maybe a few years before we even hear anything back. Like I said, we were just supposed to have a deposition earlier this month, a week ago, and it had to get rescheduled. So I'm still waiting on a rescheduled date.
I would be curious to find out if the owner of the house, because they obviously have insurance, so the insurance company for sure paid them out for
Yeah,
damages
for
and
sure.
whatnot.
For sure.
So I would be interested to see what that report says as far as what possibly caused it. What do those
Right.
documents say? Because no insurance, I mean, I don't know. I would
Yeah,
like to see those
no,
because it's been 3 years.
you're
An insurance company, they've been paid out already.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
As a homeowner, they will pay you out within 90 days. As of once all the reports are done and they see that you are not the cause of it, they will pay you out within 90 days.
Yeah, yeah. He's already got his money,
Oh, for sure.
and not thinking twice about anything. You know what I'm saying? And this is somebody we had rented from for 4 years. Like he knew the ins and outs of our situation and the
Do you
scenario.
have like renter's insurance?
No, we didn't at the time.
All right, you guys, if you are a tenant somewhere, that is the first thing you guys need to do is call and get renter's insurance. If you guys don't have access to that, give me a call. I will help you get it. My company offers that as well. Send me a message on the Ladies of I Talk on Instagram. You need to have renter's insurance. This will protect all the items inside of your dwelling. If there's a flood, if there's a fire, if there's a whatever, all your items get damaged. At least your items are protected under the umbrella of renter's insurance.
That's a
Well,
fact.
I know that now, but I mean,
Exactly. Some people don't know, but hopefully, whoever's listening, if you do not have it, you need to add it. It's not very expensive. It's probably like under $20 a month for $5,000 worth of insurance, and you can
yeah.
insure up to whatever you have in your home. $10,000 worth of items, 20, 50, 100, whatever it is.
I
People
think
have
we
jewelry.
had
People
close
have
to like
electronics.
25.
$25,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, next time
And that's just off the top of my head. That's not.
I mean, you have to really think about every single piece of item that was lost and you have to replace. You got mirrors, you got like me, I got mirrors, chandeliers, electronics, jewelry, fucking
Beds,
full
TVs,
TVs, whatever.
clothes, all the stuff that was in the
Everything,
basement,
every every
everything.
sock, every piece of t-shirt, every piece of jeans
Yep.
that you need to pay for.
Yep.
So,
Red Cross gave us $515. And
Shit.
not for nothing, like I'm appreciative, you know what I mean? Because it was needed at the time, but I'm like, bro, we just lost everything. Documents,
I don't
birth
know. It just doesn't add up.
certificate.
It's just kind of weird. I don't understand it. How did the homeowners get their cut, but you guys still haven't? You guys should have all been in the same lawsuit case. You should have been under the umbrella of the homeowner.
What do you mean?
I mean, it would be a whole thing. Like if I'm being sued by, or if I'm suing the company, right? Whoever I have my insurance with, I would put you under my umbrella as, hey, my tenant lost X, Y, and Z. They're trying to sue me for this stuff. You guys need to cover that.
The lawsuit didn't come until after.
Jay, I'm gonna mute you with all that. I don't know. It just sounds bizarre. It doesn't make sense that the homeowner already received the funds, but you guys are still like peddling.
But it sounds like the homeowner probably did put the claim in for all his stuff. He just didn't tell him and kept the money.
Oh, I mean,
no, the wrongful death lawsuit didn't come until after like the investigation and all of that shit had cleared up, and
so I think you should explain to them what that means. I don't think they know about the death.
Who doesn't know?
I think when you're telling your story, there's a wrongful death, like somebody passed away from the fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a huge thing. That's a huge lawsuit. So
exactly.
I don't know why you guys are still waiting. Do you guys have attorneys?
I just said that.
But they need to be working this case like day and night. Like this is 3 years ago and somebody passed away. Should I be that attorney's office daily?
The attorney's office is in Ohio, so I can't be there daily. Even if I was sitting on, it was about a 45-minute trip in a car. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have been able to get there every day.
I don't mean realistically be there every single day, but I mean be in communication at least. I mean,
they don't have to take the case. So
they're going to take the case because they know they're going to win. If a person died, that the lawsuit will ultimately be resolved, and the attorneys are going to get 40%. What attorney would
100%.
turn that down? That's like over $1 million lawsuit.
You got to prove that it was a wrongful death case. You can't just say that.
I mean, that too.
You got
I
to
mean,
prove that.
listen,
So
I'm
that
not an
means they
attorney.
got to get an examiner, a medical examiner, to come in and get an autopsy done and all that. That takes
oh
time too.
no. So yeah. This is what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So I can't even recall if we had an autopsy done on him prior to them calling it. Um. So the like I said, we were supposed to have a
Hey, Frankie,
deposition on the
welcome.
12th. That obviously they said there was a
Rusted, welcome.
conflict with the other people involved or whatever. So we're waiting on a reschedule for that. Um, I still got to get the medical records sent out from Addison's behalf, my daughter. But as far as everything else is concerned, I don't know how any of this works. So I'm kind of like I got enough shit on this end trying to figure out all of this still than to be like trying to stay on top of them and stay on top of my daughter, stay on top of myself, stay on top of school, get the medical records, blah blah blah. Like it's that would be more stress than I need right now, and I'm
Blanco
already
salute.
stressed the fuck out with the with what I got on my plate as it stands right
Just
now. So I'm
a
gonna let
little at a
them.
time, a little at a time, Just try to focus on one little thing at a time, and then you'll get there. You can't fix everything. You know what I
No,
mean?
but that's what I'm trying to express to you when you say like, oh, you need to be on top of the lawyers and blah blah blah. Like I
I mean, I
I
get it.
got
I'm just
this
talking from
going
like an
on.
outsider looking in,
Yeah.
because again, I'm not the one dealing with it, but in my mind, like I would be on the attorney's ass, because that's where all
Yep.
the money is going to come from. That's
100%.
where I would be thinking about, like that's my bread and butter. I need this money. But again, you have like your daughter to deal with and everything else that
Blanco
you're
salute.
going through at the same
You
time.
heard?
So I guess I understand.
You heard?
Hi, Joe. Welcome.
Hey,
What's
Joe.
going on? What's going on? Salute, salute, salute.
But again, just like keep your chin up. Everybody's here for you. We support you. It's just sucks. Unfortunate that you have to like deal with this all by your lonesome, in a sense.
Yeah. I'm so used to it, just you know what I mean, by now that it's to a point to where I'm almost expectant for people to just come and go. You know what I mean? Like I'm just keeping it pushing, and my main goal is to just make sure that she's good, and if she's good, then I'm all right. You know what I mean? Like I'll be okay. So
And you seem like you're doing a good job with her. She seems like happy. All the pictures you post on Facebook or whatnot, and she's always smiling. She's like a happy little girl.
that's what I'm saying. That's because I'm keeping her completely oblivious to you know what I mean, the actuality of the situation. She doesn't
Yeah, you got to keep her. You got to
realize.
protect her innocence, and
Yeah,
and
exactly,
do the
exactly.
whatever a 5-year-old does. And even though you're dying inside, you have to show up for her.
Hmm.
And that's a
So
parent. I mean, I don't have any children, but I can only imagine if I were to have a kid and I'm going through something, that I would still do my best to show my kids that like everything is okay, that mom's okay, dad's okay. So they don't feel it, so they don't sense it. But kids are really smart. Kids are very intuitive, and kids sense their parents.
well, see, a lot of my you know, emotions that I get out are around this time. That's
Blanco.
why I'm up all most nights. I'm up this late because you know what I mean. I'm just kind of like unwinding from the day or reflecting on things or trying to strategize for the following day or whatever. You know what I mean. On top of dealing with the PTSD, the anxiety, all of it, all of that. Just you know,
Yeah.
it happened at 4:45 in the morning. So had I been asleep that night, I'm a heavy sleeper. So had I been asleep, none of us would be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
none
you
of us.
were awake?
I was like in between sleep or not. I can't remember if I was in between sleep or if I was like almost there. You know what I mean? Like drifting off and something had just told me to get up. I went downstairs, I went outside, and I seen the flame on the outside of the crib. And it took me a minute to register what was going on. I bolted in the house. I grabbed the twins first because I felt like they were going to be the hardest to carry because there's two of them and they were only 7 months at the time.
Oh
Um,
my God.
and
So
then
it
I went
started
to
at the
grab.
outside of the house.
No, it happened like I said on between the ceiling of the basement. This is what the fire department said. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When I went outside, I seen I looked to the left to look excuse me. Look to my left and there was a part where the gate met the structural outside of the house. So there was apartments next door, and I seen the shadow of what seemed to be a flame. Now, mind you, I'm half asleep or whatever. It's 4:45 in the morning. You know, what I mean, I could be seeing shit. So I look and I tilt my head a little further, and I could see the tip of the flame flickering. So I was like, "Oh shit!" So I ran inside, ran upstairs, grabbed them, went to grab my phone so I could call 911 or whatever. Dropped my phone and it slid under the bed. So I was like, fuck that. So I run downstairs with them. I open the front door. We have a like the glass screen door. So I opened that and the smoke just poured out from behind me. I put them in there. They had like I had like one of them white tubs that you bathe babies in or whatever. I put them both in there. I walk out into the yard, like there's a lamp post at the corner of the driveway. So I put them in the grass in the tub by the lamp post, so that way they're not right in front of the door where the smoke is like billowing out. Now, mind you, I was in bed, so I'm in my boxers. I ain't got shit to cover my face with to go back inside to get the older two. So I'm looking for shit. I'm scrambling on the front porch or whatever, da 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 da. And because of how meticulous I am with things, when we come inside for the night, I was always bringing everything that we had brought outside inside. So there was nothing outside. So I went in. I got upstairs. I couldn't get to her door or
Yeah.
Desmond's door. Okay. Um, So I'm trying to breathe. I'm trying to see. I can't breathe. I can't see. It's burning heavy. It's burning fast. Um, I'm panicking because I've never been through a house fire before, so I don't know. You know what I mean, but even still, like it's still a panicking type situation to where you're not gonna be on your P's and Q's, and you know what I mean. So uh, I come back downstairs. I'm in such a panic and rush that I fell. So I'm crawling out. I'm trying to catch my breath. I catch my breath. I go back inside a second time, and I get mid hallway towards Desmond's room, and I hear him say, "My eyes, my eyes." And that was it, bro. That's the last thing I can remember from that night.
But you was able to get everybody out.
No,
Nope.
no, I couldn't get to him.
Wow, that's heartbreaking.
Couldn't get
My,
to him.
yeah, my prayers are with you, brother, for real.
So I get back downstairs, and that's when the fire department start to arrive, and I'm like, yo, you go inside. The stairs are to the right, okay? Stairs are to the right. As soon as you go inside, you go up the stairs. There's a little half, like quarter railing at the top. Okay, you bend around that. Right, that room right there is Addison's room. Okay, if you once you hit that corner and you go straight ahead is Desmond's room. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Obviously, in the midst of everything, it felt like it took them a lot longer than what they claimed. They said it was like a minute and a half. And I'm like, bullshit, bro. We was outside for like at least 20 to 30 before y'all got to them. I feel like.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? At least. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, bruh, I was getting pissed off because of how long it was taking them. Like,
Hey,
why
Trooper, welcome.
why is there 12 different departments here and it's
Six
only
pounds.
two niggas? It's only two niggas inside, bro. Like, I got two kids in there. What the fuck are you doing? It's 25 niggas standing outside in the yard and the grass and all of that shit. And it's two people inside trying to get my kids, bro. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I would have been freaking out, like yelling at them to go, go, go. I mean, I don't know. I would freak the hell out.
So they end up getting them. They brought I think they brought Addison out first, and then they brought Desmond out shortly after that. They take us down the road to the hospital down the street. They don't have a ped unit. So we're there for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then they tell us they got to transport them to Akron, which was an hour out. So we go out to Akron. They put them in adjacent rooms, and there's a glass in between the room, like a big window type glass in between the two rooms. And on one side, you have Desmond, who is unresponsive, not coming to, never did come to for like a week. They tried. And then on the other side, you got
Mm.
Addison coming to, she's, slowly regaining, blah, blah, blah. So it was just like, that was by far the longest week that I've ever lived on this earth. And to be that torn between seeing him go and her, you know what I mean, come back, it is just I don't ever want to have to deal with that type of shit again. Like that shit. Mm.
Wow, that's so unreal. So, so, so sorry about the
It
loss.
it it still don't feel real, and it's been like I said, this August will be 3 years, and it still don't register to me, and it sucks because they did everything together. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he was a year older, so everything he was gearing to do, potty training, da 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 da, all of that, she was learning from him. So I really didn't have to work double time as far as like getting her, making sure she hit her milestones and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because she was just watching him do it. And obviously once that happened, it was just like back to back to zero. Like it just You know what I mean? And amidst her hospital stay, she would aspirate whenever she'd eat or drink orally, which meant it went into her lungs. Um, and they had to place a G tube in her stomach, so I had to learn how to feed her through that. Um, and then, like, Ohio is just so fucked up that they called her mom at the prison to get consent for the surgery, right? Now, mind you, I'm sitting right there the entire time. The 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it was that she was in there, I was there the entire time.
You need
So,
consent to have surgery to save a child?
so,
Wow.
so they called her mom, or they
I
called the
don't know how
prison
that
to
works.
talk to mom to get consent for the surgery, right? Mind you, I'm there the entire time. I'm learning how to do drip back fees, blah, 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 blah. Come time for discharge, they made me sit and wait while they called mom again for me to take her home.
I'm so confused.
As was I, because I'm on her fucking birth certificate.
But why do you? I mean, again, I don't have kids, so for all you parents out there,
Your guess is good
this is
as
like a life or
mine.
death situation. Don't they do
They
anything,
told
everything to save a child that you don't need consent?
no, no, no.
Listen, you the father. You don't have no rights. The mother got all the rights. That's why they kept calling her. We ain't got no rights. Not rights like that.
They came
That
to
they
the
look at.
hospital. What do you
Don't
mean?
matter. Don't
It don't matter. It
listen,
don't matter.
listen.
The
Every
child
ER
primary
visit,
custody custodial parent is the mother.
every
She gave
ER
birth, so
visit
it's the mother.
after she had got discharged
Wow.
from after the fire, every feeding evaluation, every swallow study, every occupational therapy appointment, every physical therapy appointment, all of that they call
Hmm.
That's just
every
so
single
crazy.
time, even though they know who I am. I'm on her chart as the father, so
They
forth and
still
so
gonna
on.
call the mother.
Even if she's in prison and he's the
Even
primary,
if she's in prison.
Hmm.
That's what I listen. I dealt with it for
It
2 years.
might be a little bit different if you was married to her.
It
If you're
might,
married to her, they
oh,
might be a
hi
might.
slightly
Frank,
a little different.
welcome. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
But if you just a baby daddy, nah.
Yeah, I dealt
Welcome,
with that
welcome.
shit the entire time, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Wow, this is bizarre. Again, I don't have kids, but like to me, that's like a no-brainer. Like, please, you operate on my kid. So I mean, like, damn. Do you? I don't know. So what if the mother says no, I don't want the surgery, and they just let the child die?
Fortunately, it be like that.
Wow, I ain't never heard of that in my life.
We ain't got that lets you know how the states and the government look at the fathers. We're nothing. But yet they want to crucify us in child support and all that shit.
I don't know. Like Joe, you have kids or a daughter. I don't know if you've ever dealt with this situation, but would they need to get consent where you live to operate on a child if need be?
I don't know because a lot of people, based probably on religious beliefs and stuff like that. Some people don't. They don't have do not resuscitates and stuff like that, based on religion and shit like that. So I don't know. They might have
That
to.
stuff, I get that stuff, but I mean to like operate to like save the child, I don't feel like that's like the
Yeah,
right.
but people don't believe in that. Some people
Hmm.
religiously don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? They believe in what it is it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Hmm.
well, see, our situation isn't a religious thing. It was because, and this is verbatim what they told me at the hospital. It's because Ohio is a mother state, So they're by law required to get
Crazy.
consent from the mom, regardless
It
of
ain't it ain't just
her
Ohio. It's a lot
civilian
of states
status.
like that.
Well, no, I'm just saying this is what they
Yeah.
told me while I was in Ohio. So
The only way that they'll do something if it's a situation where they can't get in touch with the mother. But for us, like them wanting our decision, it doesn't matter. That's why we have to be signing paperwork and shit at the hospital. But they don't sign nothing. Women don't sign nothing.
which is crazy because we've already made the decision
To beat it.
by
Exactly.
bringing them there.
Exactly. You there, they gonna look at you as the father. Yo, you man, you could sign the birth certificate Seymour Butts, and they be like, all right, Mr. Seymour Butts, you the father. I kid you not. It's a joke, yo. It's a
Well,
joke. They
see,
don't have no rights.
That's unreal.
this is the crazy part about it. So, right, technically, Nikki is still legally married. Okay, but they've been separated for over a decade now. So I came along. We had Addison, right? We had Addison at Northside Hospital. Got me on the birth certificate, no problem. Couple years later, a few years later, we have the twins in 21. Yes, in 21, January 3rd. We have them at Mercy Health, which is a completely separate hospital. Mercy Health put the husband, the legal husband on their birth certificate. Even though he had came up there and said that he wasn't the father.
Did he sign it?
No, he didn't sign it. But they said by law they're obligated to put, if they're legally married, he's automatically assumed as the father. Period. And he has to go on a birth certificate. Period. I almost got arrested that day because of how much hell I raised about this. Okay.
That's crazy.
Now, mind you, again, we had Addison. I'm on there, no problem. We have the twins, separate hospital, protocol, blah, 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 bylaw, blah, 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 all that bullshit. That's why right now I'm not making a big fuss about getting my twins back because obviously I'm not in a, you know, stable enough position to take them back, but also because I now have to go through the whole rigmarole of establishing paternity and blah 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 and doing that whole fucking bullshit and going through all of that. And then after all of that, I still have to prove myself fit enough to take care of them, provide for them, support them, blah 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 blah.
This seems like a soap opera. Like so much.
This is and so to bring it back all the way back in the beginning of this live when you said, oh, you should write a book, when I told you it's in the, you know what I mean, that this type of shit, this is just a small piece of the shit that I've dealt with in my life. Okay, a small minute piece. I could, I swear to God, I could fill a fucking book. The things my own friends that have known me 16, 15, 17, 18 years have said, bro, I don't know what it is about your particular life, but this shit sounds like a movie every time I go through something. Because that's how unreal it seems. It like this shit here, it is. Mm-mm. I got that's a whole other fight against. I'm glad that the boys are where they are right now because the great aunt, she makes hella money. They big ass house. You know what I'm saying? Their needs are taken care of. Their wants are taken care of. You know what I'm saying? They're eating. They're healthy. Blah 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 blah. She's gonna take good care of them. But when it comes time for me to have to get them back, I feel like I'm gonna have to fight, and I mean fight like litigations and blah blah blah, and go through court systems and blah, all that, jumping through hoops and I feel like it's gonna be a fight. So right now, until I get into a more stable scenario with myself and my daughter, and she's becoming more self sufficient, I'm not even considering it. Not even considering it because why? It's been difficult enough lugging her around. You know what I mean? As far as like state to state, place to place, or whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Imagine trying to do that shit with the three of them. That shit would be fucking. Mm-mm.
What up, Frank? Yeah, man, that's a hell of a story, man.
Man, that's just the past 3 years. That's not
Yeah,
even
so freaking like heart wrenching. My God. Hey, Lou,
and
welcome.
that's not even everything. That's not even everything. Not even everything.
Well, I mean, I know it's so heavy, and to even
Big
share,
Lou,
hopefully you feel a little better
it's popping. Big
talking about
Lou.
it. And I know this is something so personal and so deep. So, I mean, you just like poured your heart out. And I want to thank you for being so transparent.
Listen, I'm transparent to bring forth awareness. I'm not saying
Big
that
Lou, what's
people
good, brother?
I'm not saying that people don't are not loving their families, their lives, their loved ones, or whatever. But in the case that it may slip your mind, or you may be too consumed with your own, you know what I mean? Tell your people you fucking love them, bro. Because any given moment in time, that's it, bro. And there's nothing you can fucking do about it.
It's absolute facts.
Desmond was fucking 4 years old, bruh. Like, I don't even get a chance to see him of what he would have become. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit fucking fucks with me on a day to day basis alone. Not to mention his last words being my eyes and me hearing that shit all night to the point to where I can't fucking sleep or get any type sleep. And then I have to get up and still continue to be a father to a little girl who I don't know nothing about being a fucking girl or a woman or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Then I gotta get out here and try to be a civilized individual in society with a bunch of shitty ass motherfuckers out there pissed off about, you know, they trip and fell when they walked out of their house because the stairs was icy or some dumbass shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what? You mad about that, bro? Like you, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Come on, man. Like, so that's the reason why I'm so transparent is because a lot of people take a lot of situations for granted, bruh. I wish I could have that day back because looking back at it now, like when I'm able to think about it clearly without getting too fucked up in the head, I think about like, damn, when I went to get the twins, why the fuck didn't I just wake the other two up? Because they are old enough to walk. We could have been straight. You feel me? I that shit. I know I'm not supposed to think of it like that because obviously I can't go back and change the shit. But that 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 shit plagues my mental on a day to day basis, bro. On a
Yeah,
day to day basis, I think about that shit because when I look at her, I see him, bro, in everything. There are certain aisles I can't go down in the stores because I might see uh, a specific type pull up that he used to wear or a fucking toy that he used to have.
yeah.
Ugh, can't imagine.
There's nothing you can do, man.
I know.
You can't blame yourself, you
I'm
know?
not sitting here saying I'm not, and I don't. It's just like obviously hindsight is 2020. So
Appreciate you,
obviously
Lou.
I look at it like, bro, I could have. You know what I mean? And that alone, it's enough to fuck you up for the day. Like there's some days where I don't have it in me to even get out of fucking bed, but I know I got to. I don't have a fucking choice. I don't get a break. I don't get a chance to say, uh, or tag somebody in and say, hey, you think you can be 80% today because I'm at 20? I have to be on go all day, every day, and I have to push all of this to the fucking back burner and continue pushing forward. So that's why, I'd be trying to take full advantage of her time at school because shit, nigga, go to school. Yes, I need them fucking 8 hours or whatever it is, 6 hours. You
Hi,
know what I'm
Troy.
saying?
Welcome.
I need that shit.
Have you, Troy asks, have you ever been to counseling?
That shit don't work for me, man. That shit don't work for me. Cause all it's gonna try to do is put me on some pills.
Have you? I know I haven't personally done counseling, but I know of people who have, and you have to have a counselor that actually you can relate to. You can't just be with placed with anybody. So maybe looking or seeking a different counselor that maybe that you can work better with that can
Maybe a
help you.
holistic, maybe a holistic avenue. Maybe there's
They can't
because
just
I'm
say,
with
okay,
you.
here's
I've
a
had it
counselor,
before.
here, work together. You guys have to connect. They
Well,
have to understand you.
it's not even just that, but when when am I gonna be able to go do counseling?
Maybe like phone counseling, like FaceTime counseling. Maybe that's an option. So you don't physically have to leave your daughter somewhere, maybe when she's like, bed or while she's at school.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, so all right, say if my scenario fixes itself or writes itself here in the next week or so, right? I find a job, I start working. When am I gonna have time to sit here and be on the phone with a counselor?
I mean, you
You
make
know
an
what
appointment and you have the time and you set
I
it like
mean?
every week. You have a specific date every
I gotta
time or
work.
bi-weekly.
I can't not work. You know what I mean? Like it's already
But
been
look,
difficult enough.
everybody works, but everybody also prioritizes and makes time for doctor's appointments and, everything else.
Yeah, doctor's appointment I get, but
But that's kind of
a
like a
fucking
doctor's appointment. It's a
nah,
necessity.
not like okay. If we talking sickness and we're talking money to be made, sickness I get it because obviously depending on the job, obviously I can't be in there sick. She can't be in school sick or whatever. But if we're talking about like, I get it, mental health is just as important, but right now I'm not in a position to where I can miss an hour of any type of anything.
Right. But look, Greg, right now, while your daughter's in school, you have ample time, right?
I kind of sort of I try to fill my days with looking for work.
Okay, but you can find 30 minutes a week while she's at school for your mental health. That's also important. 30
If
minutes
you
while
can't
you're
get
looking for
yourself
work.
right, you know, how are you gonna be able to take care of her properly? You know what I mean? If you're not right.
So I've been doing it.
Not saying that you're not taking care of her properly.
No,
You
I
see
know,
what
I
I'm
know. I
saying?
say I get it, but you know what I mean. Like I
Trust me,
just don't.
you got to help yourself in order to help others, man.
Man, I just don't.
Mental
I
health is
just
big, yeah. Because if you gotta look at it like this, God forbid, something happens with you and shit, what's gonna happen with your daughter? So you gotta take care of yourself from head to toe, man, mind and inside and out,
You're going to be okay. You got a lot of
I don't know.
support. And I
I've been.
hope, does this help you? Does this kind of help you a little bit by like speaking it out and getting it out?
Um, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I can shed light for the next person, then I feel good enough about that. Then you know what I mean. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't. For me, it's. I feel like the more I talk about it, the easier it gets to be spoken about. But obviously, you know what I'm saying, it still fucks with me. You know
Of
what I'm saying?
course. I mean, how
So,
could it not?
um,
I mean, this is your child. This is your baby. I mean, I don't think, as a parent, as a human, I don't think you ever get past something like that. But I just want to thank you, and we want to thank you for like sharing and telling us something so deep and so personal, so like a sensitive ass topic. A lot of people hold everything in and they bottle everything in, and they just eventually like blow up or whatever. But I'm hoping that by you talking about it and knowing that this is a place of no judgment, we're just, listening to your story. And a lot of people are this is the first time that they're hearing this. I hope this kind of helps you like let it out,
yeah.
Heartbreaking.
Believe it or not, this is therapy right here, yeah. This is sense of therapy, man. It is, yeah. Just the fact that you're able to talk about it, discuss it, get it off your chest and shit, get it out your mind for a little second. Trust me, this is therapy for you. It's gonna help you in the long run, man. But you need a professional, yeah. You definitely need a professional to tell you the right steps to take for you and your daughter. Because remember, it's a healing for both of you.
It's okay, let it out. Sometimes you just need that good cry and just release. You can't hold everything in. I know everybody walks around like I'm so tough and strong and this and that, and nothing bothers me, nothing hurts me. But a healthy cry is important to like release. I'm not saying you have to do it now, but I'm just saying if you're in that emotion, let it out. But again, we thank you for sharing, Definitely thank you for sharing. Wait, hold on.
Big Lou said, "Prayers up."
Oh, hi, Troy.
How you doing?
Graham.
Well, we can change the conversation into something a little bit more upbeat and kind of give you a couple minutes to kind of regroup, Greg.
I just want to reach out to the brother real quick and give him my information so he can reach out to me later when he's ready. I think
And just so you know, his real name is not the Poetic Justice. I just changed it because that's what I call him.
yeah,
But his real name is Greg the Great.
yeah.
I'll change it back, but that's just what I call it. But that's not what he goes on here.
Oh yeah. We had a conversation or two.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Greg.
Go ahead, Troy.
No, I was gonna give him my email so he could reach out to me. I know people who deal with trauma and counseling and all that. Maybe I could be some assistant to him in some way. I just want him to reach out to me when he's ready. I'll see what I can.
Or you can put your email in the private chat so that way it's not out there for everyone if you like. Greg, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, isn't it?
But yeah, let's give him some time. Yeah. Jay, did you see a picture? That picture that I sent you? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Where's
Yeah,
bodega
it's like
you done went to and found that?
little hood spot, yo. Little hood spot. Man, that shit is $2 and change, b.
They done went up on those, man.
$2, yo. That shit used to be 50 cents, you know.
They done went up on those, man.
I had to have it just so I could.
But yo, one thing though, yo, Greg, I don't know if you are a religious guy by any means, even if you're not, man. You know, if you could find you a nice church home out there, man, get with a church. You know, tell them your situation, man. I know a lot of churches will help you out.
Yeah. New York has mad programs, yo.
Yeah,
Mad programs, yo.
a
I'm
lot
talking
of
about
church, man. A lot of
mad.
churches, man. A lot of pastors, man. Good pastors out there that'll help you out, man. And refer you to the right people.
Mhm. Yeah, they got a lot of programs, yeah.
Well, hopefully he can get support from there's an email in the private chat for you. So we're here for you, Greg, whenever, always, we're here. And thank you again for sharing. But I did want to say, Joe, that you had a really good interview today.
Oh, yeah, thank you, yeah. I
Hell
haven't
on
seen it
Rikers.
yet.
If
Check
you
it out.
guys did not watch it, Hell on Rikers on iTalk. I watched majority of it. I was driving and in and out, but I was listening. This guy's like a true inspiration in how he was able to turn his life around for the sake of not losing his wife and children, and he had enough.
It's fucked up that he almost got, in the end and shit, for something, that happened so long ago. He's been straight,
Yeah, for
take care of
3
the
years, and
family.
then they came and got him.
That's what I'm saying, yo. With a RICO case, they could go 10 years.
I just
10
feel so
years, you
bad
could
that he
be
lost
straight.
his. I feel bad that he lost his father when he was incarcerated.
And his mom.
Yo, Joe, you know them indictments that he was talking about? Let me
Uh,
tell you, they do them shit so much.
yeah,
Yo, you know when they doing them indictments because they do them early in the morning, and
yeah,
they got a caravan of like cars, of unmarked cars.
hell yeah.
You know they doing, they
They
giving
always
out. They
meet in one
did,
parking lot down the block and shit, yeah.
yeah, they'll meet up. Yeah, that's how they do. They did like I don't want to say about 4 years ago. They did like 109 indictment in my where I live at, my town. They grabbed up 109 people.
Yeah, the biggest shit I seen,
Wow.
they locked down the blocks, I wish Mo was still on here, They locked down one end of the block, the other end of the block, and they raided every single building. They did 2 blocks at the same time. They hit them at the same
Damn. So
time.
they
Yeah,
couldn't run anywhere.
And it was like
don't go
5
nowhere.
buildings on each side, plus the little side. I'm talking about a felon and shit. There's mad buildings on that block. And they
Yeah.
hit every fucking apartment,
That means, if they hit that block up, that means they had to have a whole lot of cops out there because the way the block is structured,
Yo,
you can easily get out. But if
this
they
shit
got it
look
locked down from every angle, you ain't going nowhere.
Jay, this shit looked like the president was out there. They had the
Yeah,
barricades up and shit, everything, The shit is crazy. I just so happened to look out my window and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck, yo? I ran and told everybody and shit, But that shit is crazy. They
that's
hit
how
two
they
blocks
that's how
at the
they
same
did that
time.
indictment like 4 years ago. I was up early in the morning, like I think I was taking my ex to work or something. All you see like 20, 30 cars like passing by me. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like you said, you thought it was the president in town.
Uh-huh. When they come, they come. Like dude said, they came 20 cars damn
Yeah,
deep.
they come early in the morning, man. They don't waste no time.
I got my house raided one time, and it was like in the afternoon.
Not
You sure that
raided.
was a raid?
Raided.
They
Raided, they
came
would have
and
kicked your door in,
Yeah,
no, oh
right.
no, okay, no. So they had a
They
warrant for
served the
him.
warrant, yeah.
A
Oh, they
warrant for
served a
him.
warrant. Yeah, I'm about
Yeah,
to say because
not
if they
raided like
kicked your door in, you would have known they kicked your door in. That's a
no.
sound you ain't gonna forget.
Mhm. I was at work.
Yeah, if they doing that, they do it early in the morning, so you wouldn't even have been at work.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was at work, and I got a nice
Three,
phone
4 in
call.
the morning and shit when you nice and in that good sleep,
They catch you right before you just about to wake up, man. You be startled so much you don't even know what's going on.
I done had cops come to my door looking for the wrong person and shit,
Yeah,
Oh my
me
god, I
too.
would
Yeah, I'm
die.
like, yo, that person doesn't even. We don't even know who the fuck that is. And they still try to get, still pushing their way in. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing and shit, yo?
I
He's
had
like, yo, you
somebody
want to go
knock
to
on my.
jail?
I
I
had
was
a
like,
police
nah, you
officer knock on my
good,
door
you
when I
good,
was
do
on
your
a live
job, man.
one day. I was on a live one day. Do you guys not remember? And a police officer knocked on my door looking for someone,
Oh man, damn.
and I'm like, who? They don't even know who that is.
So I had the police come to my door, right? I don't even know if they were regular police. They might have been feds. Looking for the wrong person, right? First, it's the indication he had the wrong house. I got a big old number 2 on my door, right? Because it was a duplex. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, right? He said, "This ain't door 1." We standing there right in front of the door. I'm like, it's a big old 2 on the door. Then he shows me a picture of the guy he looking for. Tell me why the dude had dreadlocks.
You
So
could
you
have
I
got
ain't
could have
got
cut his
no.
hair. You could have
I
cut
ain't
your hair
got.
off.
I never had dreadlocks. You mean come on? I ain't never had dreadlocks. I got pictures in my house. At the time, I had a bald head right then. I'm like, I'm looking at the dude. Didn't even look like me. It was a light skinned dude.
like
It's
Bob
like,
Marley and shit, yeah.
I was
Was
like,
was he looking
yo,
for
I'm
light?
looking at
They
them
look
like, yo,
just
did
like
y'all
you.
do? I'm like, y'all didn't do y'all homework right, man, or something.
He look just like you, brother.
Maybe they
Yeah,
thought that he
he
was
looked just
hiding a
like
number 2. I mean, I don't know.
the apartment next to it had the 1 on it. I said, well, you must be looking for the one next door. This got a 2 on it. So I'm like, damn. I looked at him. They was like, I think we got the wrong house. Yeah, you got the wrong house.
Welcome back, hello,
Welcome back.
Greg.
Yeah,
You doing okay?
I'm alright. I think.
We need a poem session, you know. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be all right, brother.
Hit him with the
I know
poem.
you got a poem,
What
RP.
what
Yeah,
what
spit it.
don't kill you make you
I
stronger,
don't have a
brother.
poem.
Always remember that.
I don't do poems.
And
Hey,
what God is putting you through right now, He ain't gonna never put you through no more than you can bear. So if you getting through it, then trust me, you got this.
mhm.
What y'all say? A poem?
That sounded poetic right there.
Oh, that was deep, right? That was deep.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Roses are red, violets are blue. G smooth. We about to get you laid too.
We might have to
That's all you
kidnap
think
him and
about,
shit. We
Jay.
might have
That's
to
all you
pull up
think
with the
about.
band and shit, yo. Throw him in, yo.
Yeah, right. My
That's
boy
the only way
Blue.
we gotta get jaded. I mean, G to
My
get some
boy
stuff.
Blue.
Yeah,
Feeling like that old school.
G is asleep. I think I'm always asleep.
Still
Yo, G, you awake? Yeah, he's asleep.
G Smooth, are you there? I muted you because of
awake
your
now, yo.
antenna.
Still hear that beehive in the background?
You know,
Greg, are
I'm
you?
alive.
That's
I'm
the air
sitting.
coming out his mattress.
Sounds like a vibrator.
Oh, shit.
It's not a vibrator, okay?
That a vibrator. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
That sound like an air hose that came loose and it's just all wilding all over the place and shit.
Sound like a rattlesnake in there and shit.
I'm sorry, Gregory. I'm muting you because it's just a lot of background noise. That's all.
You gotta blow up your air mattress back up again?
Oh, I hear it a little bit, yo. Yo,
It's
G,
loud.
Greg, did you check your settings in StreamYard too?
Yeah.
And
Hold on.
you got the echo cancellation button pushed.
Give me 1 second, bro. Hold on.
Check
I'm
that.
gonna mute him for now.
Yeah. And then make sure, I don't know, make sure it's paired on the right one. Default is the best one. If you're not on your earbuds.
Did everybody get to watch Helen Rikers today on iTalk?
Hey, Joe, is the check gotta be on or off?
Check it. Keep it checked.
I did.
All right. And then you got it on default as far as the.
Yep.
I don't even hear the static.
I do.
Maybe
You
it's
don't hear
not mine.
that? You don't hear that pressure cooker in the background?
Mine
It
is
sound
Yeah, I don't hear it. Yeah, I don't hear that
Shit
shit.
Hey,
sound
bro.
like
like
he
30
outside
pigeons
watering
in
the
your
grass
bedroom.
and shit.
I hear it. I muted you. Sorry, G Smooth. It's like too loud.
I mean, you can't mute it, man.
I muted him because it's so loud.
It's fucked up. Gee, you gotta mute yourself anytime you want to talk, okay? You don't have to stay muted the whole time, yo. Oh shit, it's a rap state.
G Smooth, do you have anything to say?
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, if you step a minute me when I'm talking, I want to explain Joe what it is. You know, I'll be then.
I'm
You know?
sorry. Just turn your vibrator off. It's too noisy.
I don't have no fucking vibrator. Okay?
That sound like 40 pigeons having a cockfight.
He said, I don't have a fucking vibrator.
And Jay, shut up too, okay?
And you shut up too, Jay. I second that. Meanwhile, I'm going to mute you. Sorry, G Smooth.
He was talking, see? He was talking.
It's too noisy. Some people can't hear it. I hear it loud and clear.
How about now?
I don't hear nothing.
I hear it.
I hear it.
That's a man vibrator.
Do they even have that?
I hear that right there. Yeah, it sounds like a rattlesnake. You sure they the snake in the corner?
A pocket.
I think it's your fan. Isn't that your fan over your
Wait a
head?
minute. Hold on.
Oh, the fan. Ah.
No,
You got a fan?
it's not fan. Look at this. No freaking fan. Look. Nothing.
What is it?
No fan in the city.
So what is
Nothing.
it?
I pissed
Sound like
off.
you in a project apartment.
You might be nothing. Nothing connected.
It's just
I
your
mean, I
settings.
don't know
Just
what it
get
is.
the head up. I'm talking.
You just got to recheck your settings
okay.
again.
Okay, mine says it's the blue check mark on echoing, blue check mark on reduced mic, oregano mic.
It's that mic. You have that mic.
Maybe try not using the mic.
How about now?
I hear
I
it.
don't
Say-
need, I don't need
He
personal.
said you don't have the mic.
I hear it.
I don't have a mic.
Take the batteries out.
And take the batteries out. Y'all retarded.
I hear it. I'm muting you. Gregory, if you want to say something, raise your hand.
How about now?
There
I
you
hear
go.
it.
I hear it now.
God damn, what the hell is that, son?
Yeah, there's nothing scraping up against anything. There's nothing.
Hey, yo.
I mean,
Sound like
That's
two
too much
bees having a
information.
UFC fight.
we not talking. See, I don't know where your mind is at.
My mind is on take the batteries out. Turn the sprinkler off.
Unplug it out the wall.
That shit sounds like a rattlesnake.
That shit sound like a pressure cooker.
How about now?
Still there.
The one with the little thing at the top that makes
Shit sound like you left the water on in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me take a screenshot and then let me see the video.
A screenshot of me for what?
No, a screenshot of my scenes.
He said he gonna take a screenshot of his jeans.
It's just something you got to default. Try speaker. Try put it on instead of default. Put it on speaker in your StreamYard settings.
Hey, Smooth, you got roaches?
You think they play maracas and shit in front of the mic and shit?
That's a tambourine without the.
Mariachi band.
Uh-oh.
What do you want?
So did you guys get to watch Helen Rikers on iTalk this evening?
Oh my goodness. Where's she going?
Yes.
You playing Pokemon Go?
Go lower. You can't see it. Go lower.
That's what she said.
Down to the floor.
I mean, he's showing like this. Like, what are you going to see?
Nah, I think he was taking the picture.
He was showing you the settings.
Gregory, we couldn't see anything, honey.
He probably would be better off connecting to his phone and disconnecting from whatever device he's using right now.
I think he's on his computer.
Yeah.
You got
You
a
need to go back to
helicopter
the
watching
pawn
your
shop.
house.
Man, that sound like something in his walls.
You guys, I am off tomorrow. Hee hee.
All right, Michael Jackson, calm down.
Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ.
I'm excited. I'm gonna get to sleep in.
Yeah, I gonna need G man, yo.
You ain't gonna make it past 8 o'clock. Stop it.
Me? Oh, I sleep in when I'm off. I turn everything off. I don't wake up to I'll wake up probably my regular time that I normally wake up, and then I'll look at my phone and say, yes, I can sleep some more. And then I fall asleep back to like 9:30, 10. And then I'll take a nap during the day.
Greg gonna hit you with the good morning sunflower.
Oh. It's very cute and thoughtful. I appreciate it.
Okay, they got the space run already?
That man is in the ocean right now. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you're saying this to the wrong person. I know nothing about this stuff. I'll send it to Chapo because I
Okay.
don't know nothing.
I don't know that.
What are you frying bacon?
No, I'm frying clothes.
Are you on your computer or are you on your phone?
Computer.
He in his room cooking a pork chop.
Just
That shit sound like a
connect through your
vibrator.
phone. Just do it straight through your phone.
That shit sizzle is good. Hot sizzle.
What's so funny?
I can't wait.
He sent you a dick pic.
Joe, look at the right-hand corner.
Oh man.
But I'm not good taking pictures. I'm not,
So you just gonna sit in Joe? You ain't gonna send nobody else?
Right. It ain't funny if you can't share with the class.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
What? See how they? This is why I stay my ass in the
Selfish.
chat.
I don't know what we're looking at.
This is why.
Oh.
What you? It sounds like he over there making roti.
Sound like he got air conditioning leak.
Let me get a chopped cheese to Akiwake.
What is this chopped cheese that people always talk
That
about?
chopped cheese. You in Brooklyn too, so I know you done had a few of those.
No, I haven't had one yet.
You haven't had one? What? You gotta go to the dude, and I think he be out there in Brooklyn. The one that got the YouTube channel.
Oh, I don't.
He be
wouldn't
making
even
it the
know.
Aki way. I forget what they call him.
What's the Aki way? What is this chopped cheese? What is this?
It's a sandwich.
It's like
Type of sandwich.
chopped beef with cheese, and it's like a hot cold sandwich.
Yeah, right.
Lettuce, tomato, and shit. All type of shit on it.
You could get it. You get it the Aki way. You get it like different type of ways you want.
I don't even know what the Aki way is. What does that even mean?
Anything. You can take 2 honey buns and give it to him, and he'll use that to make bread.
And he'll make a sandwich out of it.
Oh, I like croissant. I like croissant bread.
You can take that too.
You like
and give it to him.
throw it in there and hook it up.
If I ever go to New York, you guys, I will take a picture of what I eat and I'll show you.
Me too. Oh, maybe I can't show you what I eat.
Yeah, you take a picture you want, somebody might snatch it out your hand.
Yeah, word up, yeah. The picture and the food.
All right. It's mine.
I'm gonna go with Bodie and she'll teach me the New York way.
Yeah, Rob 42.
Right?
We're gonna take us G Smooth with us. He's gonna be our bodyguard.
Oh
Oh
man.
God!
Guys, wait,
Bring your
guys.
vibrator, Greg.
Yeah.
He's gonna need it.
Yeah, I can see him turn to a Hulk. Yeah. He gonna Hulk smash the shit out of one of y'all.
Very
You sound
quick.
far away.
Okay.
I'm
They gonna
half
turn
Asian.
G
Crouching
Smooth into
tiger,
an
hidden
episode.
dragon.
Throw one of y'all over the fence.
Joe, you're
Not
far
me.
away from the phone or from your mic or something.
Pause.
They literally were saying poetic justice. Have you been to counseling? Oh, that's funny.
He ain't gonna type,
You
but I
gotta do.
got
Come
there
to New York.
now.
First thing you gotta do is get you a slice of pizza.
I want to
That's
try
what
the
you
whole New York experience. When I go, I've never been, so I want to do the whole tourist thing.
Getting robbed is part of the experience too.
Shit, I wish a nigga
I'm gonna look
would.
homeless. I'm gonna wear no jewelry, no
That
bag.
ain't
I'm
Getting
gonna
gonna
robbed
matter.
is a part of it.
look homeless.
I'm sorry, RP. You definitely gonna stand out. You know?
They even robbed the homeless
Right.
people.
Unless you like
Unless
over
you
by the
tape them
Starbucks
down
and
or
shit.
something.
Nobody's safe in New York, yo. Everybody get robbed.
She'll be good at like Brooklyn and Manhattan and shit. Anything outside of that, you
I
definitely
want
gonna
to go to
stand out.
Manhattan.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to go
man,
to
you probably
Brighton
be alright.
Beach. I want to go to Brighton Beach. That's where all the Russians are.
Brighton
Okay.
Beach.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Brighton Beach
Ain't
is
that where all the
in
celebrities
Manhattan.
and shit wash up?
Isn't Brighton
Yeah,
Beach
that's
by
what I went
Manhattan?
into.
Hold
I don't
on.
know.
I don't even know.
I don't
And
think I ever been to Brighton Beach. Yeah.
I ain't never been to Brighton Beach.
You guys never heard of Brighton Beach?
I've heard of it. I've never
Are
been.
you sure you naming the right city?
It's in New York. I
I've
know that.
heard of Brighton
Everywhere.
Beach, but I don't know. I just heard of it. Yeah.
Nah, we ain't never been. I heard of
Brighton Beach
Jones
is in
A lot
Brooklyn.
of Russians are there.
Brighton
Is
Beach
that
is in
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Okay. That must be like a man-made type of beach or something like that.
It's a city. It's just called Brighton Beach, but it's a city.
Oh,
a city.
I'm like, they hang out
Or
there.
like
What do
a
you mean?
area or like a district or a.
I've heard of Jones Beach.
Okay, it's not an actual beach, but. Hey, baby love, welcome.
And you saying this in Manhattan?
I don't know, somewhere in New York. That's where a lot of Russians are.
I said it's in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, maybe it's in Brooklyn.
Oh,
It's out
Baby
by the
love.
water for
Yeah,
sure.
you know. That's a shit.
What's that?
The name Baby Love, yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
That's yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
what's up,
there's
man?
Greg.
Brader? What's up, man, Brader?
she said, "Hey, ladies, there's only one lady on it."
She's saying hello to Bori and I, even though Bori's not here. She's saying hello to us.
What's going on? Salute, welcome to the chat.
Anyway, right, girl.
Listen, I
Anyway,
don't think I ever ran
First
into a
of all,
Russian in New York City.
there's a
well,
lot
You
of
find
Russians in New York.
you
Didn't you say
find
you worked
one
with some?
hell in Chicago.
Oh, there's a lot of Russians in Chicago
Yeah,
too.
exactly. They got
Jay
a
hates him.
shitload of them out there.
Huh?
well,
They
Jay
got a
hates him.
shitload of them out there.
what the hell did I get? Is it frozen?
Who?
Gregory.
The man braid. I mean the
T Smooth, you ain't got nothing to prove. T Smooth, you ain't got nothing to
You
prove.
got nothing to prove.
Hey, T
Greg, I
Smooth, the
removed
hot.
you
Oh.
because you're frozen.
Yeah, stop treating the G like he a stepchild, yo.
Yeah, right.
Calling
Like
him
your old dirty dish rag.
fucked up. You don't call it defects, yo.
Uh,
He's not defective. That's the homies.
What?
G Smooth said from now on, call him Sweet Dick Willie from North Philly.
Ugh. Well, you can call him that.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, you guys have anything else to talk about? Anything else to say? I just came on the late night because we needed to push our live back a little bit. So it's 11 o'clock my time, so I know it's like 1 o'clock there.
2.
Or 2.
G Smooth ain't got nothing to prove.
I'm about to wrap it up in a minute. Myself.
You should wrap it up at all times, but okay. You do what you do, my boy.
I play it minute by minute.
Yeah, right.
I got a question though. Why do you have Nightbot dropping your link in your chat?
So people subscribe to it.
Wouldn't they be right there and they'll need a link because they're in the chat already?
Sir, I'm gonna let you speak to the Nightbot manager because it's showing like me. Oh, what do you know? They dropped iTalk. If they only knew, why do they need to drop a link if you're in there?
That don't make sense.
Anyways, the Nightbot is okay.
There is nothing wrong with you.
Fire Nightbot.
Wait, fire Nightbot?
Yeah, you need Fire Nightbot.
Try to smoke that blunt, yo.
I might.
You scared, yo. I dare you.
No, I'm not doing it on here.
I dare you light
You
that
should
up.
have damn sure did it
Light
on
that
here.
up.
That would have made for a better live.
I would be sleeping.
I'm now be over in 2 seconds, yeah.
I'm scared. I don't like to do it by myself. I feel stupid when I'm alone.
Why'd you get it?
I didn't get it. Somebody gave it to me.
Why'd you give it to you? Did you ask for it?
No, I just got it. They gave it to me. They came over and gave it to me.
So that chick, what was her name? Melissa.
Monique.
She just had.
Tell Monique I'll
Monique,
come over and give
she
it
just
to
had a
her.
jar of L's and she was like, "Here, have one."
Yep. Pre-roll. Hey, Greg, you sideways. Anyway.
She came over and gave it to me.
You should hotbox with the dog. Then you won't be alone.
All right, there you go.
No.
That'll make for
Straight in
some
Oreo
pure
paste.
entertainment, I'm telling
I'll
you.
keep it for the weekend or something.
Oreo be high as a kite.
As a motherfucker, huh?
Oreo be high as a kite.
You guys are all talking at once. I don't hear you, Joe. What?
I said just put a blanket over both of y'all and shit, yo, and just light up, yo, and just hot box.
Can you imagine? I'll be like,
I haven't been here long, but knowing her, she might light that motherfucking blanket on fire.
I probably would. I wouldn't find the way upstairs. I'd be like, where am I going?
She's just walking around the kitchen in circles.
You're supposed to smoke, get high, and chill. You ain't supposed to be up trying to do stuff.
Chill. I don't chill. I'd be knocked out. It's time for bed.
You're supposed to chill. You know what I'm saying? You try to walk upstairs and shit. You gonna fuck yourself up.
You supposed to already be upstairs smoking this shit. And when you ain't gotta get up.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to tap out of shit. I got to get up early tomorrow. Appreciate y'all.
Good night. Thanks for
Everybody in
joining.
the chat. Deuces, y'all.
Good night.
All right.
Peace. But yeah, you guys have been on for almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's time to wrap this joint up, literally. But anyways, I appreciate. Yes, so appreciate everybody joining, everybody in the chat, everybody that joined the panel. Thank you so much for sharing. Greg without the vibrator.
Oh man, I changed that like half an hour ago.
Good night, baby girl. So funny. She said, have a good night. You got too much D energy going on, you know?
But you the one, never mind.
Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up.
I'll
It's
show
time
you
to
some
go to
D
bed.
energy. Oh my bad.
Yeah, for real, right?
Fuck she
So,
look at that
Greg,
photo.
thank you.
man.
Greg, thank you for sharing your testimony. Thank you
Oh,
so much for sharing something so personal. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Much love. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back on a Saturday on the Ladies of I Talk. All right. Greg, thank you again. And we're going to go out with what you guys?
Domingo.
Let's see. What are we going to go out with? We're going to go out with our new intro. All right, you guys. Good night. The Ladies of I Talk. We're not just about it. We talk about it. See you Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all pretty women, face pretty with a smile on it. Good stories, got a lot of them. Bring the wine, come listen to them, cause they won't let you down. Got girls from the east, got girls from the west. Say exactly how you feel, but be careful how you act. We just spread the love in the culture. The ladies, the I talk is what we call that.